Elysium descend upon her palace paradise. Elysium, the fields await you. Enter the afterlife. Everybody goes in blind to dwell in shadows, hunted in the night, taken to the gallows. If you find yourself alone, do not be troubled. You are in Elysium. Do you dare to fall? To fall. Dare to fall. Elysium descend upon her palace paradise. Elysium, the fields await you. Enter the afterlife. Descend upon her palace paradise. The fields await you into the afterlife. Elysium transcend beyond her promise of paradise. Elysium exposed and hollow. This is your one true life.
Welcome to another episode of ArtCo Drone Solutions. We've got a great show today. We're going to talk about the possibility of drones competition in the Olympics, maybe. Who knows? That might be something that'll be coming up, maybe not in the Winter Olympics, although I could see some uses for drones in the Winter Olympics and the Summer Olympics. I could see drone racing as a competition at the Olympics. So, but let's get going. Let's do a little bit of humor here. Alrighty. Scientists have found out that trees can communicate with each other. Yeah, they're using WhatsApp. Oh, it's not working. Huh, okay. Nope, none of my apps work. Wow, that is weird. All right. Oh, there we go. Now we got. What did our parents do to kill boredom before the internet? My 26 brothers and sisters didn't know either. There we go. Does anybody know how long it takes to repair hearing aids? I posted it 2 weeks ago and heard nothing since. Chuck's not digging that, so. I heard that demand for helium is on the rise. Okay, he liked that one. You got to chuckle out of that. It was sad and disappointing the day I found out I discovered my universal remote did not, in fact, control the universe. I just bought a wooden computer, but I'm having difficulty logging on. Can anyone tell me how we land a spacecraft on a comet traveling at 2,000 miles an hour, but we can't make a car machine that gives out change? There we go. Oh, what's a robot's favorite Mexican dish? It's silicon carne. Oh, righty. Let's stop it while I'm ahead. Chuck is having a good time. So, hey, let's get this show on the road. Let's bring up my buddy all the way from Liverpool, uh, New York. It is Chuck Kovac. Welcome, welcome, Chuck. How's the weather out there?
It's 12 degrees. I see Mike
Wow.
I see Mike Roach is in the chat. He knows. He knows you go outside, it's a little brisk.
Yeah,
Art, how you doing, man? Spying
I'm
on me
doing
though.
pretty good.
Good. Good.
Got my new headphones on, and
Oh yeah, looking good.
yeah, they're the kind that.
Go over your ears.
Yep,
They'll stay
yep.
in place.
Steve Carpenter got me turned on to him when my old pair right here,
They let
they
go.
died on me.
Yeah, you
One side is not working.
gonna give them a proper burial, or you gonna try to fix them?
I don't know. I don't know. But those audio headphones I wore on Wednesday during my Blizzard show. I
Yeah,
mean,
they're
they
well.
were fine, but boy, it felt like I was in a vice.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, and you're gonna like those in the summertime, Chuck, when it starts getting warm and
I
your
wore them
ears
all.
start sweating.
I wore them last year too. They're actually comfy, but yeah, I need to get something more modern and lighter
There
for
you
when I'm not.
go.
These are great for editing. I really like them when I'm editing,
That's
so I
true.
don't have to bother Lori when I'm jamming to my epidemic sound bits, picking out music and screwing around.
Hey, let's say hello to the folks in the chat. We got Robbie Deluck all the way from Belgium. We got Charles Galuski. We've got Tom Tentos all the way from Bartlesville,
Bartles
Oklahoma,
in
and
Jamesville.
Mike Roach all the way from Syracuse. He's the good orange man. Yeah.
They were playing
And then we
today.
have
Oh, that's
Dustin,
cool.
One Vision Aerial, Jody Drone Shot, and Bob Casey, and Drone Rob, and Rigor Mortis, FPV, welcome, Johnny Mac 26, Drone Words, all right, Trevor Fuss, or Foos, as they call it
Foos or
down
Fuss?
under, and Gary Bauer, or Jerry Bauer, and I think I think earlier, I saw David Peterson, yeah, Ray Kelly. They were the first two on there. All right, cool. So we got a good group going so far. And Johnny Mack is from Scotland. And then we have Flying Flynn Media. All righty. Welcome, guys. Good to see y'all.
Y'all.
And also, I just found out that Adrian is in the hospital, so
In the
keep
hospital.
him in your thoughts. And I wish him a speedy recovery.
Right
And
now, he has a little case of the speedy heartbeat on and off.
yeah,
What they call it? AFib or
AFib or
tachycardia or something.
EFib or
I
no
don't.
fib, and
Well, you don't want no. Well, you need the thump. That's important. But
yeah,
I think he had.
hmm
Yeah, he was talking about it. He's in good hands. I think he'll be okay.
yeah,
He's
he's
got a lot going on in his life with a
yep,
new baby and
got the
stuff.
little kiddo.
Oh man, the
And
stress levels are high, and stress is what stress got me in that position. I didn't have to stay in the hospital, but I had similar stuff going on a while ago.
oh, Steve Carpenter says Adrian's been discharged. Okay, cool.
Yay! See, he's probably just gotta, do the same things that we all
Yeah,
have to do when we get to that midlife point. Ease
right.
off certain things and work out more. Little less coffee. Cut it down to 1 gallon a day.
hmm Then we have Okie Tom all the way from Oklahoma, and I
Oh,
just
is my volume
saw.
low again? Crap. Oh, I
Yeah,
was.
you
Is
gotta.
that any better, Okie? Okie
Oh,
doke.
Grant, Mr. Stay Drunk is here, and Max Air 420. Welcome. Good to
Test,
see
test,
you.
testing.
There
Is
you
that
go.
better? I don't have to talk right into it. I'd rather be like this. Is this all right?
Hey, Steve, I got your
Okay,
headphones.
good.
Really like them. Right after the show Wednesday, I went and ordered them, and they got here yesterday. So cool. So I didn't get it with the extra cable. This is just long enough for me. Alrighty, so let's talk about drones in the Olympics.
Well, they use them in the film, right? They're using them in the film. I'm sure. Get pretty
Yeah,
good
they'll
coverage.
probably use them for the um, drone swarms. Instead of fireworks, they could use that. It is pretty darn cold in Beijing
More,
this time.
more power,
More power.
more power, more power.
I was I
Don't
was
bring
in
too
Beijing
close to me. I'll start getting
5 years ago
feedback and
about
stuff.
this time. I
Oh
was on
yeah.
my way to the Philippines. Yep. That was my second leg of the journey.
One leg, two legs.
Well, I flew from Denver to San Francisco to Beijing, and Beijing to Manila,
So you had to go backwards to go forwards.
and had to do it in reverse coming back.
Nice.
Yep,
The zigzag.
yep.
Zig.
And
More. Yeah. 10 toes. Yeah. I rewired it. More power. He's talking about Tim the Toolman Taylor.
oh, Hey, Ed. Love
Yeah.
my drones. Welcome to the show. And then we have Brian, TDR Drones Bites, E-Bite, and Scooter.
50 degrees and it's cold. Well, it's all relative, but I can tell you this. Love my drones. 50 degrees here, and I'd be out flying in shorts right now after what we've experienced the last couple of weeks. Flip flops
All
and
right,
shorts.
let's welcome all the way from Dana Point, California. It's
Steve?
the ever excitable Steve Carpenter. Welcome, Steve. Good to
Well,
see
Good
you.
afternoon, good
Steve.
evening, gentlemen.
I'm
I
still
wanted
waiting.
to hop in. I wanted to hop in here real quick. I
Just
did
quick?
speak with Adrian, and he was in the process of getting discharged. So I take it he's probably on the way out the door right now. And
Right.
one thing Adrian forgot to mention, I guess with all the coffee he had been drinking, he added some
No.
like a pro, like not Rockstar or Red Bull, but it's like a booster, a caffeine
Oh.
booster, and that is probably what did it. It probably shocked his
He's-
heart
He's
and just an
he's-
overload plus stress. Is I know Chuck, you were
stress.
talking about
Well, I've
that.
been there with that stuff, but that I gave up coffee, like caffeinated coffee. I gave it up 23rd of December 2019. Yeah.
Mhm.
Not that I remember.
Wow.
But like I told Adrian the same thing. I was guessing the same thing. But man, I never mixed like Rockstar and freaking Jesus.
Ooh.
It was a
He's in his
caffeine-
40s. You can't do that crap. Your heart will explode.
I know it was a
can't do that.
caffeine powdered booster that
Oh,
he added
yeah.
to his coffee.
Yeah, that's gonna his heart's gonna explode. This is his warning shot across the bow to like ease off the throttle, man.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. So he'll be fine as long as he he's gonna have one hell of a headache for a couple weeks though. Cause I remember I quit coffee cold turkey. Oh, the pain. I was having like I'd wake up in the middle of the night, my heartbeat was like 120 beats a minute or whatever. It's like dun 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 dun. Cause I have like you get all like panic attacks and stuff. It was crazy.
Well,
And then-
high caffeine rates will cause that.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is after I quit cold turkey, and it's just as bad. While your body
Yeah.
gets all pissed off at you,
Yeah.
and then
Right.
then it was all fine. But yeah, it was sucky for a while. But
Well, it's as they say, everything in life, moderation.
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 I
Yep.
know you said moderation. I spoke over you, but yeah, Steve, moderation. So you think they're gonna
Yeah.
add drones to be an actual event? I mean, I don't know if that's not really.
Well, I could see it in
Olympian.
the Summer Olympics. They could have like a racing league for the Olympics.
No, I
Yeah.
don't know. I just don't see it. It's kind of nerdy.
Oh, yeah. Here's James. Give up
Definitely.
coffee.
God, blasphemy. Imagine this, James. Your physician tells you, yeah, James, you're going to have to lay off the waffles. I'm afraid to tell you. You know, just got to like, stop. So what's he going to do then?
Now you're going to put
And-
the guy and have a heart attack.
And
You don't
coffee.
even worry about
Yep.
it. You're gonna give
Sorry,
him a heart
James.
attack.
No more coffee. No more waffles. Poor
Well,
guy.
he's
He's
in a
like,
good
I can hear him
place.
yelling from I can hear him yelling from the Philippines. No.
Hello, Warren. Good to see you. Jose. All right. Good to see you.
I definitely would like to see more drone use in covering the activities that are going on.
Right.
Though I mean,
Mhm.
that's just makes
Oh, how
perfect
about
sense.
the ski jump? You know how they have drones following those motorbikes and
Yeah,
drift cars? They
Yeah.
could do that with the ski jump, where they follow the guy, he hits the jump, and
yeah. I
and
mean, there's like
they
those
get kind
FPV,
of like parallel.
FPV drones. Use FPV
Yeah.
drones with like a 360 camera and really get nuts. Yeah.
Oh, and how about curling? When they throw that rock, they can have the
Ooh, that's a really
drone kind of
exciting.
like
That's
just
a-
hover right above the rock.
well, you could put a 360 camera on top of the curling thing there. And just
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hmm.
be like right there with the curling thing going. That's a boring ass sport. You know, I think the female women's curling's cool because, well, some of them are kind of hot. But I don't know about like curling in general. It's just a lame sport. Well, we all would like drones to be used in women's volleyball. We know this to be true.
Ooh, yeah,
Yeah.
that would be good.
Yeah. My favorite sport ever.
We're going to have to wait a little bit of time for the Summer Olympics now. You're talking about
Yeah.
all these summer events.
Well, they're the better ones. Less clothes are involved. It's better.
There you go. Well, how about the luge or bobsledding? They have the
Oh, I love
drone.
bobsled. Actually, yeah. Well, you know I love bobsled. I finally went down the bobsled track at Lake Placid this summer, and that was
Right.
just rip, snorting, flipping, badass fun. I can't wait to do that again. I told Laura, yeah, we have to go back and do that again. I want to
Yeah,
go now
they
and do
put-
it now. I want to do it on ice, like on ice.
Yeah, they mounted a 360 camera on the
Just like I did. I
helmet.
did that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
wouldn't
had
be
my.
surprised if they did that this year.
They have to. I mean, that was like
Hey,
they were
Chris.
really up for it. I called up the track and spoke to a couple of the guys that ran the place, and I'm like, I told them what I wanted to do. Like, oh yeah, yep. They gave me the dimensions of the bar and everything, and away we went. It was awesome.
That's cool.
That video got like no views, and I'm like, what the hell? That was like one of my coolest videos ever, and nobody cares. I don't think anybody else has used a 360 camera like I did on this. Well, whatever.
I'll have to go back and watch that.
It's in my. There's a little snippet of it in the trailer that I put together this week that I have to work on again because I've been told it's too lengthy. I got to trim it down, but yeah.
Cut
I
'em
bought
down.
Steve. I bought the camera just for that. Lori and I were going to go do the bobsled at Lake Placid, and I said I need to get a special camera for that. And Lori's like, "You're kidding." I was like, "No, I need to get a special camera for that. I have an idea," and that was the idea.
I have an idea. I want to have this taken so you can see my face as we're looking in front too.
Well, we put it on. Yeah, we put it on the. So the bobsled has a roll cage,
Uh-huh.
right? Because it's
Right.
for people like us. They don't care. Well, they care about us trying not to kill us. But so the roll bar was perfect. I went across the front, and then I used a small rig clamp on the front and put it in unicorn mode, so it kind of came up like this off the front of the sled. And it gave a really good perspective. And I had no idea
Cool.
how it was going to look or anything. You don't have any time to figure it out. They're like, okay, you want to put it on? Yep, clamp it on. Okay, that looks good. Yep. Okay, hop in, let's go. Because it's like,
Yeah.
because it's not just us. There's people going before us, and after them, and on and on.
Well, Art, how do you liking those headphones?
So far, so good.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I liked about them is they give you different size tips, so they'll fit better. Yeah, where my old one, they had, the tips that came with it. That's all you get.
No.
Yep. And they were always
Multiple.
coming out,
hmm
and
Well, these are pretty cool because you got that clip in the back too. You can put it on your collar, and then it's
Right.
got that slide up to keep
Yep.
it tight against the back, so it keeps them hidden.
Yeah, I like the idea of having something else restraining your earbuds because you can't count on them staying in place,
right.
especially if you're doing something kind of active.
Yeah, and these are
Yeah.
because it
Not so much
bends,
here,
it
but-
flexes when you go around. You just mold it down every time you put it down, and just wrap it around the back of your ear, and you can't tell I'm even wearing anything.
What, you're not wearing a bra? What, Steve?
Yeah,
Pasties. Steve's wearing pasties.
Well, another sport that FPV drone would be useful is the downhill skiing. The slalom. That'd be cool.
yeah, that's what I
There's
used to
like-
do, slalom.
There's no limit to what they could do with drones to cover the events, really, and it would. They're so the technology. I can't believe they're not using more of it because remember it would have been a little dicey and difficult to use a helicopter to do this stuff
Yeah.
and dangerous.
Hey,
Drones.
Jim Beauchart.
How's
In the
Hey, there's Jimmy.
chat. Yeah.
Uncle Extra Medium's in the house.
Well, with the thing about with the
Chris. Hey,
skiing
Chris.
though, they could put the biggest thing is you'd have to have it on like a travel. Either you're taking it down and you got some outstanding flyers, following it, or you could put it on a cable system. But the cable system is too damn long in order to put up like they would do
Yeah.
for
Yeah, like a
football.
football game. Right, for a football game, sometimes a basketball game, they'll use the cable setup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So there is risk there, but the risk is minimal when you have really good pilots and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the problem is too is you got really good pilots out there, but you got a lot of people on the sidelines because you've got all the people that are working in order to reset the poles when they're knocked over. Because if you're skiing slalom and the poles go over, I used to ski slalom. When you're in there, you got all these people that are going back into the ski route and they're putting it up. Well, they're standing on the side, off the slope. So I mean, they're close proximity. So I mean, you'd have to be really, really careful because there's a lot of bystanders that could be hit.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, the speeds are pretty impressive too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely wouldn't want Ken Heron flying.
Ouch! Ouch! Ken is a creative genius. I'm not sure about his actual drone flying ability, but he gets by. But really, his creativeness is off the charts impressive. The guy's great.
Mm-hmm.
He's awesome. He can cook up a story. Everything's planned. He puts it all together. So sweet. That's what I dig about Ken. He pulls off the drone shots. I love the one. There's one where he was flying the drone across a bridge or something. He had to he ducked for it like this. And I love that.
Well, he had one today about the Nano. He was flying it in snow.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, that thing is annoying with all the warnings that you get.
He brought that up the first time he flew that thing. He compared it to the Mini 2.
Mm-hmm.
I love the way he does like the sound effects. Like he puts them in the case. Ken's great, but. So did he do that again? He complained about, he mentioned the really annoying like warning sounds and stuff that it makes all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it there's no GPS. Fly with caution. Then once he got it out from under the gazebo and out.
That is the video. That wasn't in the wintertime, was it?
Yeah, it was snowing.
Oh, I guess it was. Okay, we're talking about the same video. I'm just losing my mind. That's all. Yeah. Yeah, and then like the Mini 2, of course, without sensors, it didn't care. He just had to fly it carefully and thread through there.
Then when he brought it back in, trying to get it into the gazebo,
piston moaned.
It just stopped.
Yeah, it piston moaned and
it was a wall or something. So he had to kind of get his hand out there and had it land in his hand.
Let's see, that's one of the things I like about the Mini 2. The Mini 2 doesn't have anything but downward sensors just to find its way back to home.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, that's all you need, except you can't do any of the intelligent flight modes. Like, it'd be really great if it could spotlight you. If it could spotlight, if that thing would just have spotlight, it'd be great. I could use that. That little dude would do so much work for me.
Want to say hello to DJ Alex Mark, all the way from Greece. And then Uncle Bill's Uncle Bill's Toys. Thank you for coming.
How's Bill feeling?
And please, if you like my content, please leave a super chat. That's how it keeps the electricity going here.
We have 29 people watching and only 17 likes. So
yeah,
clicky, likey.
Clicky,
easy peasy.
Yeah,
super easy.
If you want to hear more of these, give me some more dinero.
Muchas dineros. That's really bad Spanish. That's really bad Spanish. Mucho dinero.
You better go back to Spanish -1.
Do you know how long it's been since I took Spanish 1 and 2? It's been like decades. And it shows.
One thing that's got my interest up is the Altel Light Plus.
The Light Plus. Yeah.
That is got my interest up.
So that's going to be kind of like an Air 2S in size, isn't
Bigger.
it?
It's almost the size of a 3. It's in between the Air 2S and the Mavic 3.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, it's large. And having a 1-inch sensor.
Oh, thank you, Drone Rob. Thank you.
At 1-inch sensor at 5K and adjustable aperture. And that's what I've been waiting for.
Oh. And I'll bet you can have a couple of those for the price of one of these.
What's that? Your 2S?
That's the 3.
Oh, the 3? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, maybe 2.5 of them. Well, see, it says 3 on the side.
And you know what? Most of the features are working on the Autel versus the Mavic 3.
Does it connect GPS in like
So
less
you can
than like
find
3
a
minutes?
satellite up there. And they do have glass-nose satellites.
Ooh.
That's really weird that there's something political going on, people.
I think it's my gut feeling is telling me that some of the big countries like ours and other countries around the world
Had enough.
had enough with them, and now so they're only on the Chinese satellites. So it's a way of stopping them from getting the information back out because they can stop it then.
I thought GPS was strictly for location. I didn't think it could transmit,
Oh,
receive
it
data.
does a lot more than that.
Yeah, this guy, it's Air Force. He ought to know.
I
also actually
get the notifications because for our Boaters Association here, I run the website for it, and all the navigational once a week. It's called Local Notice to Mariners comes out, and in that also our light lists and everything else of navigational signals and lights that are under repair or gone down every week. The United States Coast Guard automatically updates that, but I follow the navigational GPS stuff. In fact, they're going over to a whole new website. They're going off from the one and they're going over to NavVin. And that tells you when satellites are down, satellites are up, if they're going to be testing, they're going to be doing anything. And so you got poor signals coming in off from certain birds in certain areas. So it's that's weekly notification.
I remember there was an article, this is probably almost 10 years ago now, but they were talking about the aging U.S. Navy's GPS satellite arsenal, how they needed to launch more up there and replace them and stuff.
Well, the Glasgow satellites are up there, but we're pushing them up with that capability, on there for the military. Because it was really interesting reading into an article that a friend of mine sent me, and I suppose I could talk about because it's not like it was confidential or anything, that, Starlink, they're always putting the satellites up for, internet service. Well, the last ones that went up, some of those birds have lasers on board.
Cool.
Why would lasers be on board for an internet satellite?
They're multitasking.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Well, that's because dear old China has grapplers on 3 of their satellites that are up there. They can actually physically go up and take out another satellite.
Oh, here we go. Now, because everybody knows that military, your military strength now is based on having GPS functioning. So if you can take out another country's GPS satellites, you've blinded them.
That's right.
Yeah. It's just that easy.
Yep.
The Russians actually threatened. What? This is tomorrow, though, isn't it? But this is tomorrow, isn't Art? It's fascinating, though. This is technology, but it's also getting into the political realm. But yeah, there was.
Well, it's something not even political realm. It's just something to be. It's scary and to be aware of. When you've got other countries that, you go back to Ronald Reagan when he was talking about Star Wars.
Star Wars was the whole idea, was to do stuff like that.
Well, that was around back then.
Yeah. That's 40 years ago.
Yeah. Bill, I was just thinking about that. I was an EMP pulse from the nuke. Yep. That would just blind a lot of
Oh, an
satellites.
EMP will be
Yep.
well, you can do that with a nuke.
Yep.
A nuke would do that.
Yeah, Tom, no,
And so
the
much
lasers
more.
I know are up there, but these are 3 of the last birds within the cluster were with lasers on board.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Because it's with 60 satellites. I figured how many it is. It's like 60 birds on each one of those launches that are deployed.
Well, for selfish reasons, I just want a few. I just need 12 of them working so my drone can see them at any given time.
Oh, that's great.
That's classic.
That's genius right there. Look at that. That's marketing skill, man. Marketing skill. Genius.
Yeah, they are, Bill, but let's put it this way. From the article I read, there's other uses that bird's going to be used for.
I should have known that they have multifunctional capability. That makes sense. You're paying all that money to put something in there and have it circle the earth. It may as well be capable of more than doing just one task. Dr. Evil. Yeah.
I want laser beams on those frickin' sharks.
Yeah. Well, guys, I've got to go, but I wanted to pop in to give you the update to say hello, number one,
thank you for
and
coming
number 2
in.
to give you the update for Adrian that he should be home by now or shortly on his way home, because it's been, let's see, what time is it now? He called me about a couple hours ago, so a hospital.
They want
You're
you
going to
out.
be checked out. 5 hours later, you're
Boot
checked
you
out.
Yeah. That means he might be doing his show. He's going to miss
No.
that good internet, though.
No,
I know.
no, he's got to take it easy.
He
I
had
told
good-
him
he could
that. I
internet.
says, you go on the show tonight, you won't have to wait to end up in a hospital. I'll put you in the hospital.
He was on there a while.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He's on there a
Yeah, it
long
was
while.
about 3 hours he was
Yeah,
on?
3 hours.
Yeah, I saw part of it, and then I jumped off, and then did some other stuff. Picked Lori up, and I was like, "Holy crap, he's still on there!"
Yeah.
I dropped off.
I think Al's comment when he checked out was saying, "Well, knowing you, if nothing happens," he says, "I'll be back after I go do my flying. I'll be back. I'll be back on. And I'll see you then."
Oh, I saw El Diaz on there for a little bit.
Yeah, it's good to see him.
I know. I haven't seen him in a while. He's been busy though. He's busy working, I think.
Yeah, because he was showing. He showed that Autel controller, their smart controller that he picked up.
Right.
I guess
That's
they went
big.
on sale for a short period of time, and it was able to pick it up at a really good price.
It's a big controller.
Yeah, 2,000 nit.
Wow.
I don't know if you need that. I mean, that's
you can sit
incredible.
there in the middle of the winter and get a suntan. You don't have to worry about getting sun for summer.
Yeah, there you go.
I say that's more than you need, but it's nice to have. It's nice to have it at your disposal if you really did need the brightness. But damn, that is bright. Because even the smart controller was like pushing 1,000 nits, and that thing would blind you if you're in your living room on your sofa and you're trying to set up the settings and it's on high bright. Like
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not so
Well,
sure about
gentlemen,
the RC Pro.
Good to see you. Everybody in chat, take care. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend.
See you,
All right.
Steve.
Take care, Steve.
Thanks, Art.
Thanks
Take care.
for coming in. Yep.
Later.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
Yep.
What's this? What did I miss? Pew pew lasers. Oh man, we have some stuff in the chat going on. I look away from the chat and look what I miss. Akira Show saying hospital food's good. I don't know if I believe that, but okay, I'll take your word for it.
It depends. I've been to some hospitals and their food's not bad. So did you hear about the TFR around the Super Bowl?
Yes, Geeks Vana was talking about it. I was in there talking up a storm.
30
miles.
Yeah.
You know, this frickin' thing goes what? 40 miles an hour, and it has 30 minutes of flight time, so it can't even make it to the Super Bowl from 30 miles out. It's like, come on now. And like your visual line of sight isn't not even a mile. I mean, this is there was a lot of chat about it. It's well, thanks to that one dude flying into the frickin' field. I mean, that didn't help us any, but that's really it's overkill. It's really overkill. And what sucks is that it sucks for a lot of people that were going to be trying to do drone jobs, like even in the afternoon and stuff. You're like grounded, right? I mean, and that's like Sunday's a good day to get some work done. Places are maybe you're flying buildings or something. They're quiet, and I mean these are the guys that are like trying to make a buck doing it, and now they're grounded, and that's annoying. And maybe they can get some kind of waiver or something, but you don't get waivers like instantly. Yeah, 18,000 feet. So like, that pretty much covers it. That's a lot of stuff. That's.
I guess they're worried about some net flying their plane into it. Oh wait a minute! Some people have done something like that.
Yeah, you know it is a shame. It takes that one guy, you know, and there's more than one of them, sadly, that has to do something just really stupid.
But have you seen the stadium? The stadium's got a roof.
Oh, really?
Oh, why would you want to fly a drone? It's like, oh yeah, I see the roof. Hey,
and you might hear a, oh, must be a drone hit the roof.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, that one rolled off.
I remember going to a few games at the Silver Dome in Detroit.
Oh yeah, the Silver Dome. That's like the Carrier Dome, isn't it? That's the soft roof.
Yes, it's held up by air.
Yeah, ours used to. Our Syracuse Carrier Dome used to be like that. Now it's a hard roof. It was the last one I think to get converted. That thing got so weighed down with snow. Occasionally, they had to deflate it. Yeah, because of the heavy snowfall, and they'd be like all laying down in there and dripping all over the place.
We'd get a rip in one corner and then all fall down.
It was really fun. So you remember when it was inflated, and when you like after a concert or something, they let you go out the emergency doors, and you get like the doors was like you get like an airplane, but you get blown out of it like. You'd walk out and your hair would be all going forward and stuff. It's awesome.
Yeah.
You had to hang on all your stuff that you bought at the concert really tight, otherwise it get blown away.
Yeah. I saw a couple basketball games there where they would they'd have a curtain go across like the 50-yard line, and they'd have the hardwood down there.
Yep. That's exactly, they called it demi-dome. They did that in Syracuse too. They cut it in half, and it was like instead of being a 50,000 seat football stadium, it was like 25,000, 30,000 or something it could hold.
Yeah.
Yep. There's a game in the dome. Well, I don't know if Mike's is Mike still in the chat, but there was a SU game today this afternoon. Yeah, okay, that makes I didn't realize it wasn't an open roof stadium. Now it's even more absurd.
Yeah.
So is it actually is it it's probably bigger than just drones and stuff. That there's another concern.
Yeah.
There's a bigger concern.
Yeah, they're probably worried about terrorism.
That's
what I'm
thinking. Yeah. That's Now that makes more sense. But it's still crazy. 30 freaking miles. Damn.
Yep. Well, we did take out a leader of ISIS the other day.
Oh, well, that'll certainly whack the hornet's
Well, actually,
nest.
we didn't take him out. He took himself out and his family.
Oh, that's so thoughtful.
Yeah. Yeah, why not take out my wives and kids? Yeah.
That way they can all see Allah together or something.
There you go.
That is a really weird cultural thing, but that's their thing. It's just different.
Yep.
It's hard to comprehend other cultures anyway. That goes above and beyond like what we're talking about here, but we're just dealing with drone culture. It's just nerd culture. which is hard for others to understand. The rantings of us nerds and geeks and stuff.
Well, speaking of nerds, this is what came in the mail yesterday.
Ooh.
My new flight controller and VTX for my little 3-inch drone. Yep.
So you're getting your parts slowly to get that thing up and running?
Yep. And here's the motors. And guess what? Cable's too short.
Oh, really?
Yep. Because I thought, oh great, I could just see on the bottom it's got these
land
plugs
it right there.
And
can you get an extension? Can you get an extension cord, Art?
I think what I'm going to do
extension cord
is, well, the problem is when you mount this on the board, those plugs, they're facing down. There's no way I could plug that in.
You need like a 90-degree connector, which they don't give you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
and that would raise up. I don't know. I'm still thinking about
You'll
it.
be wiring up your own harnesses here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the camera that I'm going to put on it. And it's a Fox here. I don't know.
It's a little dude.
See it, but this is a 1200 VTL, so it's a lot better than the run cam that I had on the freestyle that I had.
More water.
But the nice thing about this board, it already has the plug on it and the capacitor, so I don't have to mess with that. All I have to do is I can plug my camera right there, and it came with an antenna to plug in on the board. Excuse me.
Uh-oh.
Doing a lot better today. I think that albuterol is really helping me out because I hardly coughed at all today.
Albuterol?
Yep.
Sounds like rocket fuel. Powered it with
thing.
albuterol. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah.
So
high octane.
High octane.
No, he didn't say his drone has a flux capacitor, James. But that's the thing that makes time travel possible, you know.
That's right.
And if you're going to go back in time, you might as well do it in style. Hence the DeLorean.
There you go. There you go.
Nah, that's not one of my favorite movies at all. 1.21 gigawatts.
Yeah.
Great Scott.
Well, he did make a good Klingon.
Was he a Klingon?
Yeah, really? he was Commander Krug. In,
I didn't know that.
Search for Spock.
I didn't know that.
And they went to the Genesis planet.
And I remember that movie. Yes, I remember the Search for Spock. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Wow. Okay. I have to go back and do a little bit of Star Trek binge watching of the old stuff. I still haven't gotten caught up with the new stuff though. No, the Star Wars stuff. I'm so far behind on all this stuff. All my free time is edit.
Well, you know who else almost got the part of Commander Krug?
No.
Edward James Olmos.
Really? Wow, he's strikingly different from...
Mm-hmm. He played Admiral Adama on the new Battlestar Galactica.
I'm gonna date myself, but I like Picard and that. I like that generation of Star Trek. The Next Generation. Yeah. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first Star Trek I watched in my own house. Actually, it's my bedroom in surround sound, and you could hear the engines always like. That was pretty cool in surround. Captain
Which
Ray,
is
how you
funny
doing?
because there's no sound in space.
Yeah, I know. Nobody can hear you scream.
Yeah.
It's like Alien. Sigourney Weaver in a very tight T-shirt. Ah, those were the days.
Yeah, they did film part of Star Trek at Yosemite when they went back for no, what? Oh, that was the whale movie.
Oh, that was 4. That was Star Trek 4. That's, I think
Yeah.
that was the one with the transparent aluminum and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. A keyboard, how quaint. We've quoted these lines before on here. Yeah, that one I remember.
Hey, David, AZ
Tentos.
Drone Dude.
David. Yeah, Tento says there would be sound inside the ship, so I guess he's right.
Yes.
So that's what they were kind of emulating, I think.
Ah, okay.
But it sounded really cool in my bedroom because I had like surround was kind of new then, right? So it's kind of cool, like when you had all those sounds and everything was so spatial. It was cool. Oh yeah, Galaxy Quest. That did have Sigourney Weaver.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Tim the Toolman Taylor was the captain.
Yep, that's right. And who was the pilot on Galaxy Quest?
I don't know.
It was that black dude who later was in NCIS New Orleans. Only he's now in a wheelchair.
I didn't watch NCIS New Orleans, so I don't know.
I haven't watched it in years. Now they've got an NCIS Hawaii.
That sounds good.
I might have to start.
I like Hawaii.
I don't watch much network TV anymore. I'm too busy watching all the different drone shows.
That's what has me. Well, all my time is tied up to YouTube now. That's why I think YouTube should give me a little love back and like share my crap a little more. A little bit. This is not easy.
So
they
my
give all the
channel
time to the monster channels.
My channel has broken 60K views.
Congratulations.
Just before I went on the air, it was at 60.2.
I should see what the how crappy is mine doing. Let's see. 635 subs. 38.8 thousand views.
Ooh.
30 almost 3,700 in the last 30 days.
Right.
It's just a slow freaking thing. Yeah. Degenerates. Yeah. Yeah, Michael. Degenerates. He's taking
Tom
off pretty
says he's
fast.
at 1.9.
Yeah. It's freaking hard, people. This is not easy. And why did that one go?
And at this time of year when the weather's crappy, you're not doing much flying. That's good.
Actually, I have been flying in really cold weather. In fact, I'll be out tomorrow. It seems that Lori and I are gonna go snowshoeing tomorrow.
Ooh,
so doesn't it make sense to pop the drone up and get some aerial shots and stuff?
There you go.
Of our first
Bring
attempt.
the Mini with you. Yep.
Oh no, we gotta fly the Mavic 3.
Oh.
We're going. We gotta pull the big guns out.
More power.
Well, I haven't flown the damn thing. So it's time to see what this camera can do. Besides, it has the follow me. It has follow me and stuff, which will be kind of cool. So I think we can use spotlight and things. But yeah, so I'll have my backpack. Whenever you guys see me out and about, and I have that black backpack on me, I'm equipped with at least one drone, if not two, and stuff like that. That's what's in there. The hell with food and water. I carry camera gear. It's more important.
Honey, where's the protein bars?
That's right. That's the crap that's in Lori's backpack.
Okay,
for real. Actually, she carries all that stuff. I've got
There
all
you
the
go.
gear. I have all the important stuff. She carries the food and the power bars and crap, water. Yeah,
You
that's
get the
actually
ones
that's
with
true.
the chocolate chips in them. Oh, those
Yeah,
are
I
good.
love chocolate chips.
Mm.
I should bring a thing of toffee.
There you go. Well, if you're a lucky winner.
That's not yet, people.
Yeah, that's right.
I
Don't get
didn't
me
mean to say the
started.
T word. I'm very sorry,
Yeah.
Art. It just yeah. we want we want meatloaf now, Michael. Yeah. Oh, what's up? Oh wait, when's the wait, Captain Ray's in here. When's the Florida meetup? That's what, about a month? Is
That's
that about a month?
2 months.
2 months.
Yep. April
Oh, that's
2nd.
right. It's right before tax day. That's right.
Yep. Hmm.
See, everything's a
And
kind of
I should be
blur.
getting my refund by Friday.
Oh, good for you. I haven't even thought about getting our stuff together, but that's because the person, my personal tax accountant, Lori, is probably going to ask me soon, like, "Hey, where's all our stuff so I can get our taxes done?" I'll be like, it's in that folder over there. Get me the
I
folder.
use this thing called TurboTax.
Yeah. Well,
So easy.
Lori uses this thing called UltraTax. It's like way more. Well, it's just as fast, but it's
Well,
kind of
yeah, you got a lot of deductions
it's
and
tied into
all
different
your
stuff.
receipts and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, that's what the office uses, and it's pretty powerful. So
right.
she's actually dragged me into the office on like a Sunday before they start doing Sundays, and like
Right.
I have to sit down. She makes me type everything in. It's like, you know, torments me.
Yeah,
All right.
with TurboTax, they tell you, all right, now put the number in from
Yep, I
box
remember
one
using. I used to use
and that.
TurboTax. Yep,
Yep.
and then because they used to let you do it for free. Remember, it used to be free.
Yeah. Hmm.
And then when it started costing something, I asked Lori about, why don't we just do it in your office? And that's when the switch happened. Because
Yep.
it's always free in Lori's office.
Well, and TurboTax, is still cheaper than the accountant I used to go to.
Yeah, it's pretty spendy. My accountant's free, like I said. But
Oh, there you go.
well, nothing in life is free. Lori's not free, but pay for that in other ways.
Mm-mm. Yeah, so I always do mine in January. That way I get paid right away, and I
It's
get
it's
pay off
tough.
crap. And
It's tough though. You don't always get your information back till like about nowish. Nowish is when everything's like due to you.
yeah,
All your
hmm
all the W4s or whatever W2,
yeah, hmm
all that crap. See, I don't know. I let Lori do all that stuff. I'm lazy,
Well, my company uses ADP, so I
so it's
get
all
my
electronic.
W2 whatever right
Mm-hmm.
off of that, and I could
Yeah,
just save it in PDF, and then when I do my taxes, I go, boop, boop,
well,
boop,
that goes
boop.
in electronically. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah. The
And,
ADP, because I
and
have ADP as
then
well.
you do your federal and your state all at the same time, and it kind of walks you through. And then it says, "Hey, let's check to see if you have any other goodies that you might be able to claim."
Hey, Tim
And you go through
Jackson.
that.
Tim Jackson's in from down under. Tim,
Hey, Tim. Good
Tim,
to
you
see
feeling a
you.
little happier today? You've been down in the dumps a little bit, man. Hope you're feeling
Oh,
a little better.
uh,
He's been a little depressed.
hmm.
He needs a new drone. Cheer him up.
Well, I found out my goddaughter and her family got COVID.
What?
Yep. And James sent me a notice from the embassy in Manila.
Yeah.
CDC said has a list of countries don't go to these countries, and the Philippines was one of them.
Who cares what the CDC says? If the CDC told me not to go somewhere, I'd be like, yeah.
Well, luckily for you, Ireland's not on that list.
They didn't
Or
want us to
Sp-
go. They didn't want us to go to the UK. They recommended against it, and we said, yeah, we're
There
going.
you go.
Kiss my ass. How about that, CDC? Kiss my ass. We're going. I'm sick of this shit already. We should talk about it tomorrow. I'm sick of it. It's like enough. Jesus, enough. It's like okay. By the way,
So-
how's she doing? I mean, like So,
Oh, yeah, they need some, I guess, antibiotics or something. So,
because yeah, they have some new elixirs that work pretty well.
yeah,
If it does, and it's very unlikely to get severe now.
right, yeah,
Most people, like my one of my coworkers, and her husband brought it home from the office like 2 weeks ago,
right,
where he works. She was just telling me on Friday. So for them, it was more like they were, and they're in their early 60s,
right,
so about your age, and like and they're double vaxxed and they're boosted or whatever, and they had like they were really tired, right? Really exhausted with like head cold kind of symptoms. So the sinuses were plugged, but that's it, man.
Well,
That's
Lloyd,
it.
his was more like upper respiratory, and boy, it just knocked them out.
I can't like you see that. Oh yeah, it kicks the crap right out. It makes you really tired.
Yeah,
I can't spell CDC in Florida. I do want to go to Ireland though. Really do.
yeah.
I do. Nah, I don't know.
So
Yeah, I
I'm
gotta
I'm all
figure out what to do.
jazzed up for Florida, and I'm like, oh God, what drone should I bring? Should I bring the Air 2? Should I bring, uh, or should I just bring my FPV drones and just do that? But I thought, wait a minute, I'll bring the Air 2 because then when I'm fishing, I could get kind of like drone shots of me fishing.
Can you
That'd be
do you need
kind
to
of
do it?
like what Darcizzle does.
Yeah, you're not as sexy as Dark Sizzle, but we'll let it go anyway. You gonna wear you
You
gonna
don't
wear
want to see me in a thong.
Oh, that's probably not art. I mean, the chicks might like it, but yeah, I won't watch. Um, so do you need to pass any test or anything? Do you need like qualifications taken care of in order to, or paperwork to fly when you go?
Oh, to the Philippines, I may
Yeah,
need
James
like
should
a
know.
negative test,
No,
but
I meant
all
James.
I,
I meant as far as flying the drone. Do you need anything special in the Philippines to fly the drone? Does it? They have any like like when I went to the UK, I had to do the CAA thing,
oh,
stuff like that. I don't know
I'm
what's
not sure,
required.
but I'll find out from James. But I don't think they have any forms or anything. I know in Thailand, uh, and Taiwan, you needed to fill out forms to fly there. I
Yeah,
think
I
the
haven't talked to Keith.
Philippines are a little more open,
I haven't talked to Keith about Thailand because there's no plan to go there anytime soon. But he said,
right?
"Oh, Chuck, you got to come around Christmas time." Like, ooh, Christmas time. I think it's like
Take care,
80 degrees
Johnny.
there. Oh, is Johnny checking out?
Yep.
Oh, dude. All right. Oh, it's getting late, isn't it? If he's really over in the UK, it's
Yeah, it's
damn,
probably around 1 o'clock there.
it's as Johnny would say, stupid o'clock.
Yeah. So yeah, lately I've been watching a lot of fishing videos. Oh God, I want to go do that. You know, watching this guy, he he's driving along the canals that go out to Lake Okeechobee,
Yeah.
and he's pulling out peacock bass and Oscars and
So you'll need the drone and then you'll need your GoPro or the
I'll bring
you
several.
could have something stuck on, when you're out in the boat, clamp it on the boat or whatever, facing you. So
Yes,
you
I
have
got
multiple
one of
camera
those.
angles.
Yep.
It'd be quite the production, Art.
Yep. All right, it's time for coffee giveaway.
You got all excited with the echo and screwed it up.
Pick a number between 1 and 50, and we will spin the wheel in just about a minute.
James is usually here by now. What the hell's the holdup?
No, he's usually here at the bottom of the hour.
Justin Chuck is everywhere today. Justin, pick a number, man. Pick a number first, and then you can pick on me. But first, pick a number. Oh, there's James. He's 49. He's in.
There we go.
Stuffing his face with waffles and puts down 49. Still coming in.
All right. We got a good group. We're up to 31.
All right,
And
they're getting double entries.
my girlfriend is sending me messages. She's at her pig farm right now.
We got going on.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, the window is closing. It is time to spin that wheel. Alrighty, you guys see that? There we go.
See it. Let her rip, Tater Chip.
All right, here we go. David, you're a little late. The window has closed.
Oh, I saw somebody has 13. I remember seeing it pop up. Was it?
Alrighty.
Somebody has 13, but my
Oh, Jerry Bauer has 12.
Jim Beauchart has 13. It was Beauchart.
Beauchart, you won last time.
Well, he just won twice. Now he's got enough for each ass cheek. He'll be balanced. I'm kidding.
All right, Jim.
He's not going to say no.
So, all right, Jim. I've got your address. I'll get that out to you.
A toffee hoarder.
Yeah.
He'll say, no, it's not for me. It's for Uncle Extra Medium. He's taking this box. His alter ego.
Congratulations, Jim.
No, he's...
Give it away? Okay.
We're busting
who do you want to give it to? Who hasn't won in a long time? About Ray Kelly.
Jim, I'm just kidding. You don't have to give this stuff away. I'm just teasing your ass. Oh, my God. Oh. Everybody's so sensitive. Sensitive.
Jerry Bauer was also a previous winner not too long ago. He was a couple weeks ago.
One Vision says, roll again.
Well, you want me ever... Should we roll again?
Keep the same numbers? Yeah, of course
No.
I suck. Everybody hates me. It's fine. I'm used to being hated and picked last and all that stuff. You're going to have to do better than that to piss me off.
All right. Let's go ahead and
Justin says he's never won. Yeah, there's a magnet in here. There's a magnet. Or James said that. There's a magnet in it. Art, you have that face again. Sorry.
All right. We'll take 13 out and we'll spin again. Alrighty, 16 is the winner.
Sweet 16. Jerry has 18. Justin has 17.
Oh,
Yeah. Drones 683. 863.
well,
I got
Drone
dyslexic.
Wart says 15.
Okay, where was that one? Up higher?
Yeah.
26. 13, 19.
17. Yeah, Justin.
Was Justin in before? Justin 17, I think, is in before the 15, isn't it? Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
So let's give it to Justin. Justin, you are the winner. So just send me your address and I'll ship that out to you.
Justin, you still hate me now? I moved the magnet. I wish.
Congratulations,
I had
Justin.
superpowers. Oh, I've made people sad tonight. I don't want to make people sad.
Oh, righty. Oh, hello, Dre. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. You're a little late on the we just spin the wheel.
Yeah, he's waiting for his chance to get his box of toffee. I know that. He's waiting for Lady Luck to shine on him.
Jody, number 12, won it a couple weeks ago. So we gotta kind of mix it up a little bit. Yep. Oh,
Everybody's disappointed.
so we talked about that. We talked about my.
Your what?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I can't. Oh, I know how I could do that.
Can you grab it? I can grab it. Oops. Maybe not. I got it. You want to? I'll put it in the private chat.
Sure, go ahead and do that.
There it is. That work?
Got it.
Nice.
Cool.
Easy peasy.
Billy
Easy.
Tompkins, welcome, welcome to the show.
Yeah. So, are the Olympics using drones this year? I haven't watched any bit of
Oh,
it.
no.
What? No.
Don't know.
What I miss? Did I miss something? Enstrom's.
Yep.
Enstrom's. Tim, that's where the toffee's from. Right, Art?
Yep, that's correct.
I think, yeah, actually, I can share the link. Here's the link. I'll put it in the chat. If anybody is impatient and wants to buy their own, I think this will do it.
Yeah, go ahead, do that.
It's in there. Load up. I was thinking of ordering some that way. Then
There you go.
Then you're all winners.
Mm-hmm.
Buy your own, and then you're a winner.
You're a winner, you're a winner, you're a winner.
Yeah, that's like. Yes. I'm trying, Tim. It's not easy, man. I'm very bad.
And not only do they have toffee, they got all kinds of good chocolate.
It looks like a pretty cool site.
Yeah,
and it's Valentine's Day season, so like
that's right.
They come in a little heart-shaped thing. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And
clearly, I
they
believe Drone Rob, he just got his box of coffee.
Surge, man, we got
Sergio.
got the twins in the house now.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know their channel has exploded.
Yep.
I remember it was like a year ago, and we were like about the same number of subs, and they just went.
Yeah.
Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Oh shit! There you are.
Sergio, you mean Michael didn't share some with you? He was one of the previous winners.
Yeah, yeah. Justin, I'll send you an email with my address. We can do a swappity swap. Valentine's Day is cool, man.
Yep. Week Monday.
I'll be grilling steak. The hell with going out. Dolores, we'll do freaking surf and turf. Shrimp on the Barbie. Tim.
There you go.
How about that? All right, so I'm gonna send Justin.
So we're just waiting for James.
He's
probably scarfing down those waffles.
He's taking his sweet ass time tonight, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. But he did join us on Wednesday when I did the show.
Oh, after I left, he popped in?
Yep. Yeah, he was like, wait a minute, this isn't Saturday, or this isn't Sunday. It's Thursday morning.
I saw that part.
Yeah. Called prawns. So, yep.
All right. Justin, you have mail. Prawns. Yes. Yes.
So maybe next week I'll give away the
turtles.
Yeah, do a dual show.
A double
with coffee, and then later on give away.
You let somebody be your Valentine.
Yeah, there you go.
Your drone Valentine. That could be fun.
No, Dre, we're not doing it. No, don't put a number in. You gotta wait.
He's already. But you can buy your own and be your own winner.
There you go.
See, Can you? It looks like. Yeah, you can order online. Look at that. They got the almond toffee, gourmet chocolate, sugar free.
Yep.
Gift ideas, Valentine's Day. Look at that. There's like, I should share this. This is the toffee collection gift pack, $81.95. Here's a toffee and turtles gift pack, $89.95. And then, if you really want to get laid, there's the toffee and turtles gift basket for $94.95. It should be $94.69 actually, but it's not. Just saying. Oh, I got the art smirk. That's not good. That's a strike. That's a strike. I felt that.
There you go. How's that?
That's it. Look, scroll down a little bit. The one that's guaranteed to get you some action is the top shelf one down there.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's gonna get you.
Popcorn gift pack.
Oh, it's like the
Coffee.
King Kamehameha one there, and the big basket thing.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Gift basket. Yeah.
Yeah, man. If you don't get action after that one, you're not getting any.
Boom
chicka boom boom.
Then here's the toffee. They've got milk chocolate, dark chocolate.
The dark chocolate almond is what you've given away a lot of times, and it's insanely good.
And here's the petites. Those are good. Those are really good. And then they have crumbs. Yep. Oh, they're toffee popcorn. Oh God, that is really good.
Ray, how much is shipping? Like, is it I didn't try. Is it kind of like Garrett's popcorn, where the popcorn's already expensive and then shipping's kind of equally outrageous? Something like that.
I have no idea. You know what? I tried to send some to, I think it was Chris Wedgeworth, and because he's a PO bot, and they wouldn't ship it to a PO bot.
$15? It's nothing. Jesus, that's less than propellers for your Mavic 3. Come on, man. Cough it up. Cough it up. You have a Mavic 3. You can afford it. Buy some toffee. Get it shipped. I'm just kidding. That is pretty pricey for shipping.
Oh, you know their cream fills. They're so good. They got them in. They've got raspberry. They've got orange.
Oh, it's double. All right. Now I see why he's like, it's doubling the price. Now that is kind of insane. Yeah. So then, Ray, you just want to order more stuff to justify the shipping. You have to make the percentage of the shipping smaller by buying in bulk. So you want a 55-gallon drum shipped to you of toffee.
There you go.
I want the 55-gallon drum. How much is that? That'll be $1,469, sir, plus $14.99 in freight. Okay.
Yeah.
You all right? Doing all right?
I am now.
Get some water, man, like me.
Yeah.
Just keep water nearby all times. Stay hydrated. It's all those studio lights drying you up.
Yeah, that's true. And plus, it's cooling off outside, so my furnace is kicking in, and right up there is the vent from the furnace.
Oh, spectacular! Yeah, mine's across the room, but I have my own second source of heat right next to me. This behemoth editing computer
there
that's
you go.
Cooking right now. What's it? Let's see. What is the operating temperature of the frickin' 28 core frickin' i9? Oh, she's running 36 degrees Celsius. So yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Adding a little bit of heat to the space for me.
That's what, about 80, 90 degrees?
Yeah, it's about right. It's warm. At least I can't roast marshmallows on it. I can only do that when I accidentally use the i9 to render with instead of the NVIDIA 3080. Then it starts getting so hot I could roast marshmallows on it.
Well, the problem with that, Uncle Bill, is all the hoops that Enstrom's candy would have to jump through to make edible.
Toffee edibles? Yep. Oh my God, you'd OD on that stuff. It'd be dangerous. Yep. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Because edibles don't hit right away, so I've heard.
Yep.
Like, I was kiddingly talking to a buddy about those once. He's like, "Have you ever done it, Chuck?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Well, don't," because he says, I got carried away with edibles once, and then it all hit like a freaking ton of bricks at once. It's like,
it was like,
it's like, it didn't sound fun. Basically, it didn't sound fun.
Long time ago, back in the early 90s, I was at a party where they had pot brownies.
Yeah.
Tasted like crap.
That's because they didn't strain out the frickin'... They're supposed to strain it through the butter.
Oh.
Supposedly.
Well, it tasted like they dumped an ashtray into the batter.
Because they just dumped the shit in there and cooked it all together. Yeah. You're supposed to melt the butter, I guess. I've never done it, but...
You're right, Steve.
You should get off this topic. Next thing you know, you're anyway.
So, yeah, I didn't dig the way it just
I've never
made
had
me feel like,
yeah. I've never had them. I know, like on Maui, they have Sunday nights. They have the sunset party thing, drum festival thing at Little
Yeah.
Beach, which is the nude beach.
Oh, Ken Heron.
And they sell
Ken
brownies
Heron.
there.
Thank you. Thank you. And that's a delayed cha-ching.
Ah, really?
Thank you. Dirty joke. Okay. I used to have a job at a heavy petting zoo. Boy, those furries, they're freaky people.
Ken looks all studious in his avatar, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Looks studious.
And I used to have a job at a halfway house for girls who wouldn't go all the way.
I like that one. You told that one before. I like that one. You got a high out of Ken. That's good.
I once dated a girl that had a tattoo of a hummingbird on her boob. Man, that's gross. When she's 80, that'll be a heron.
Ha! Oh no, that's a good one.
I updated that joke. Man, I was telling that joke in the 90s. Man, the joke used to be she got a tattoo of a black widow spider. When she was 80, it was like a daddy long leg.
I like the updated version better. It's racier. I like it. Herons are
Hey
gross.
Ken, I sent you a link if you want to pop in for a couple minutes and
He's probably up
we
to
could
his
talk about
eyeballs
my little FPV
he might have advice for you
controller
on that.
that I got.
He might have advice for wiring that little bugger up, because
Oh.
he might. Yeah. Ken's so busy though, man. That guy's like constantly creating. There's always something going on in the studio with him.
What does the gynecologist and pizza delivery
That's a really good one. Justin, that's really good, man.
Oh man.
Oh, that's good. Find the Pope in the pizza. I'll give you a hint. All the popes that have Areta faces. Father Guido Sartucci. I don't know where that came from, Art. I'm sorry. It just kind of like that one brain cell popped up from the 80s. I don't know where it came from.
There you go.
Occasionally that'll happen. They'll percolate up. You never know when it's going to happen. Oh, crap. The 80s. That never happens when I'm watching. I watch TNL and I'm ready to win, like, you know, the contest where they have like the old 80s, like the modem thing where the picture shows up really slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. My freaking 80s flashback shit never works right for that. Damn it.
Anchovies.
They have an EBA pizza here in Syracuse. Everything but anchovies.
Okay. Well, speaking of the devil, let's welcome the hippie all the way from Lipa City of Philippines. It's James.
Hey, good morning. Magandang umaga.
Magandang umaga.
Yabba dabba doo.
Magandang gabi to you guys there in the U.S. time zone. How's everybody today?
We're doing pretty good.
Doing all right. It's 12 degrees out.
Well, we got our waffles out of the way. We're sitting here out in the pavilion. It's actually a breezy day, not as breezy as yesterday. I hope it doesn't get as. It was really, really windy yesterday. As a matter of fact,
See the
it was so
palm trees
windy.
the palms waving behind you.
Yeah, we didn't do anything outside
Ooh, you're
yesterday.
gonna need to put a
We
muzzle
actually-
on that. Do you have anything on that microphone? That nice big sexy microphone of yours, big boy?
No, why? You hear the breeze?
You don't have a dead cat put on that?
Yeah, you gotta get a dead cat for that thing, dude. Just low. Yeah. Yeah, you got a little bit here on and off, but
Maybe it's waterfall.
Maybe the waterfall too. The waterfall on the pool is actually kind of loud too. So.
No, it's
so.
Yeah, get a dead cat for it. It'd be awesome.
Yeah, can you get it? Can you get them for these?
Probably.
Oh yeah.
Get them for anything.
Yeah. I have to look
measure
and
it
see if
up.
they have something.
Measure it up.
Yeah.
You know, get the freaking the big and thick one. You know.
That's what she said.
Well, I missed you last time. By the time I was able to get on Art kind of screwed me up on the time zone and day of the week, and I told him that was very unkind to do to a senior citizen. You shouldn't be swapping something up like that. I didn't know what day. I didn't know what day of the week it was. I was so confused. I'm like, what's going on? And
I was really happy he started at 5 Eastern because I was like, oh, I think I can make that like close. So kind of like
I got
decided.
in. I think I got in at the end of that one. I got a little bit.
Yep.
And then I still had I was like, well, Art's gonna run a lot longer than I'm gonna have because Lori was working till 7, so I had an hour and a half. Adrian, how you feeling, brother?
Yeah, I hope you're feeling better.
Got to stop mixing the frickin' additional frickin' stimulants with your coffee, and you'll be a much happier man.
More.
I tell you. You guys were like on the anti-caffeine.
Oh no. Caffeine's magical, but no, I just
I can't do without it. It's like this is my crack.
Yeah,
I had stuff going on like Adrian like a couple years ago, so I just said, and then all that weird stuff went away. So
if I didn't have my like 4 cups of coffee inside the morning, there would be no more videos on My PI Dream anymore.
I can't do that.
There would be no energy for the projects that I do around here.
I was struggling this week. I had a real downer day on Friday. I was so mad, frustrated.
Why?
Because I was my job kind of sucks, but I mean it pays okay, and it's like I can do the job, but it kind of sucks. And then work sucks anyway. So then the hobby is this stuff, creating and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but I started to kind of turn the creating stuff, the hobby, into it's trying to become a job, but it's not. So it was kind of pissing me off too. So then what's supposed to make you happy is your hobby. It's supposed to be fun and makes you happy. But then when you try to you get pissed off because your channel's not growing fast enough and stuff like that, then I was having one of those moments again where it's I had to slap myself and cut it out, you idiot. This is just have fun with it. If I turned it into that, it's not that, then
dude, you only started. Started the first year. The first year is establishing your trademark and
we're finding our way.
Yeah, once you start doing that, then we were real low at the very beginning, and we have as long as I remember the key is you have steady growth. As long as you have steady growth, you're good to go.
Well, we are still kind of fine tuning though. I remember on constructive criticism, I don't know if Ken's still floating around out there or not, but him and Ash were on a bunch of times, and I submitted a bunch of times on there, and my stuff was shit, and they were very kind and said, I remember Ken saying about one video I did this thing on Oregon. He's like, yeah, it's really great for friends and family and stuff, but if you want to do this on YouTube like a channel, you have to consider your audience more so. And that was one very good important thing to keep in mind when you're creating your
what
audience.
did I say?
Yeah, and listen.
Same thing. And Art hit me with the cranberry thing, and that was actually brutal but helpful. And then Keith from the K Spot hit me up recently with he was talking about the trailer that I just rolled out. Lori and I rolled out, and he was brutally honest with me too. And what did he say?
What'd they say? Yeah, if you don't mind sharing.
Keith said the first 3 minutes are tight, and then he said you ran it too long. He said you should have stopped.
I kind of agree, but I like it. I like all your stuff that you have inside there.
No,
and that's
thanks,
kind of what I
but
told
he's
Nat.
right. He's
Yeah.
actually, and
Yeah.
he's like, Chuck, this is brutally honest. I'm being brutally honest with you. Don't get mad. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna get mad. And then he told me, I was like, well, I'm a little mad, but I'm not mad. I'm like, because I know where he's coming from, right? It's like, he's
Well,
right. He's right.
I know you're like
And
I am. When you have a lot of great it's so hard to edit out
to
the
be
good stuff.
brutal,
I
to be
feel
brutal and cut
I
it, you got to put it on the floor, right? And it's like,
yeah,
I don't want to put that on the floor, but it has to go on the freaking floor. And
yeah.
yeah, and it's
It's like
hard.
on that Beatles thing, on the Beatles thing that they just did on Disney Plus. You know, the get I think it's Get Back, and Peter Jackson.
Yeah,
Peter
yeah,
Jackson did
yeah.
and I watched him being interviewed, and he was saying, you know, I have 50 something hours of video inside there, and it's like there's just so much really good stuff in there. He said it was so difficult to
You
cut
gotta like
and get it
hack.
down to the 6 hours that he finally produced at the very end. And I can totally
I can relate to
empathize
that
with
for
him.
sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like
Yeah,
it's
'cause I
like
do this.
it's the same thing. Yeah. So it's like because when you're a creator, everything's great. It's all great, but to the audience, uh,
Yeah.
so
Well,
yeah, that's
there's
my
like
struggle.
there's
This
like a
thing's
magic
still
number.
on. Oh.
There's like
What
a
art?
magic number, especially us as Americans. We have a really short attention span, and if we
Squirrel.
can't be fully entertained in 20 minutes or less, yeah, we go on to the next thing. So you got to be careful about how much content that you put inside. I know I've had so many
Yeah.
people tell me that before. Oh, it was long.
Yeah.
Oh, that video was long.
Well, there are a couple of channels out there that are doing something shady. I'm not sure what the hell they're doing because they're growing like in leaps and bounds, and their content's not that good. And like I'm just like, well, I don't get it. But
Yeah.
that doesn't, it shouldn't matter, right? It's just like, it's like, James, you're right. You're all nice and level headed, and Keith's level headed, and he's like Chuck. He says, I know what you're trying to do, and he says, I just don't care. He says, I create for me. I'm happy. I create stuff, and if nobody watches it, I don't care. It's like I make it for me. So I'm trying to find that balance where it's like, okay, I'm making it for me and Lori, but it's appealing to a mass audience. It's not just like friends and family. So that finding that balance is where we need to be, and then because I need to be happy as a creator, where you know I can make people happy.
Give away a lot of shit.
Oh yeah. Well. And I gotta fly this thing. Damn it.
Oh, my props. They said they shipped them. They shipped them already. So I still haven't got them yet. The replacement props on the Air 2S. So I'm still waiting for those to come in. I really think when I did the collision with the grill,
Messed them up a little bit.
I think it did something. It put something out of whack because it's definitely the sound is different. It's louder. It's definitely louder. So.
Yeah, it's just a good idea. They're not that expensive, and
Well,
your
I was
drone
surprised.
is
I was surprised because when
$19
I was
a pair.
No, they were cheap. Oh my god, they were cheap. I think they were only. I got them on Lazada. I think they were probably like 150 pesos, like $3 or something like that.
What
So
for DJI
we'll see.
props? Are you sure?
Well, no, they're not DJI props. They're not OEM because they don't have. They don't have the DJI stamp on there. But
Well, good luck.
they look exactly like it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Art. I mean,
Yeah.
I get scared enough using Master Air Screw, and their stuff is okay, but like,
Yeah, I know
don't know, man.
I
Good
know
luck.
I know the thought, the mindset. You're putting a $3 set of props,
and they're
on
spinning pretty fast. There's a lot
of
Are
there's
they
a lot of
wooden?
stress.
They wouldn't or made out of bamboo.
bamboo, of course, bamboo.
Yeah, there you go.
Of course.
But they got a high sheen of shellac on there, so I think that has to do with the
Oh my goodness.
the noise quieting feature that they have.
You really can't get the genuine deal like over there.
Well, actually, I went. There's a DJI. There's a
Saw that
DJI.
too, yeah.
There's a DJI store, DJI authorized reseller, and it's on Lazada. But I didn't see the props for the Air 2S in there. They have batteries that you're like if I need to get the battery for the Air 2,
Yeah.
things like that. But I didn't see. You can even buy the drone itself.
Can you get master air screw props? Because they make them for the Air 2S, and you know what's ironic? They had vibration issues to begin with. They had like flashing problems with them or something, and then they had to sort that out. But
Well, you can bet when they come in and I test them for the first time, I'm just going to do a lot of flying directly over the house.
really low, really
I-
low.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go a couple of miles down the road, and
Yeah.
I'll do it around. I'll stress test it right here.
Yeah. I need to order a couple more for the Mavic 3 because they're kind of stingy. I have the 4 on the drone, and then I have, since I bought just the base drone, I have the 2 that came extra, lefty righty, well, counterclockwise, clockwise, and then I bought another pair, so I have a full set. But I always like to have 2 full sets of spares for whatever crazy reason.
Yeah.
Like
I want to say hi to everybody in the comment section in the chat.
Yeah, it's a
I
pretty
saw
good
the folks
group.
in the very beginning, and I saw them saying hi, and I'm in the middle of doing the waffles, and even when I tried typing, you could see it. I typed, and your hands you got batter on your fingers, and you're doing this, and
Keyboard's
you
gotta be a mess.
you accidentally hit the send button before you finish your
Right.
thoughts inside your head, and it boom goes. I said, I gotta let me finish all this. Oh yeah, we had waffles this morning again. Waffle Sunday. Oh, you're probably wondering, or maybe you're not wondering, why hasn't I done many videos this week? I don't think I did any videos this week. No, I don't. I think the last one I did was on the weekend, because I'm doing the time lapse video of the vertical construction of the Canadian build across the street. So what I'm doing is I have the camera sitting up on the patio, the lanai outside of our bedroom on the second floor.
Right.
And I'm just collecting that, and there was a loop thrown to me a couple of times when I thought they were going to be building and doing that. I didn't even look during the day. I was here in the pavilion doing homeowners association stuff and things, and then I go at the end of the day and I review the video, and they're like, "There's nothing for the whole day. There's nothing that went up." And I'm like, I walked over and I talked to the builder and I said, "What's going on? I thought you said that you were going to do all this, and at the very end you were going to do the columns and fill in the columns after you got all the walls built up." He said, "Oh, we did a change of strategy. We decided to focus on a different part of the house that day." I said, "Oh, dude, I wish you'd let me know. I got 8 hours worth of video right now that I got to dump for today." So out of the 5 days, they've really had about 3 days of working on the wall, and most of the walls, I'm looking at it right over here. Most of the walls are just below the ceiling height. They're going to be doing some beams on the top and everything like that. So that's why I haven't posted anything this week, because that's the main focus right now. That's what's going on across the street.
Yeah, I do. Of course I do. But you know what's really cool? This is kind of cool. Like, the drone community is obviously where I started before Lori decided to join the party with me, and we changed the channel a little bit. And everybody here has been really super cool. Well, now we're making friends in the travel vlogger community, and it's like we're finding, like, a lot of people in the UK and stuff are like, they're subscribing to us and chatting with us, and that's really, really super fun, because like they want to see the United States. Like they know New York City, they know San Francisco, they know Chicago. They want to see like the little stuff, and it's like,
well, let me tell you.
Cool.
Let me give you a little bit of the way I see how it's working for you. There's a niche in the market, and the biggest niche in the market on YouTube is getting in early with a concept or content that's fresh that other people have not done yet. It's like when we built My PI Dream here, there was nobody doing home build series in the Philippines, teaching people how to retire in the Philippines and how to build. We were the first one, and I think probably for home builds, we're probably on that genre of stuff, we're probably near the top. and there are tons of people comment. There's tons of people comment, but it's become a very popular topic, very popular subject.
I want to be
popular
popular.
subject matter. Now, I will tell you, you're fortunate, and you're also cursed, because the travel logs are very, very popular. If you watch the people that embraced that subject matter early on, they have millions of subscribers.
Yeah,
and they
I
are
know.
literally YouTube millionaires in American dollar is what I'm saying. And what's happening is it's a perpetuation of the content and the audience, and the audience pays via ad, the ad subscription that they're getting paid. They're using that money to go to all these exotic places, and it's paying for them. So they're making a living doing what they.
Yeah, I know. We're late to the game.
Yeah,
and it's really that's the crying shame of it all, because like the trailer, you saw the trailer. Lori and I have been we've been vlogging, not vlogging on YouTube for like decades, and like we've been. Like there's one travel couple that's doing pretty well, not millions of subscribers, but they're Tim and Finn, and like pretty much every place on this side of the Atlantic that they've been to, we've been there. And and like it's like,
hello, Barry.
Yeah, so it's really
maybe you need to find something that somebody hasn't done before. Maybe go to a place that people haven't gone to before.
Is there a place where nobody's gone?
Something really unusual.
I thought Scotland would help.
I won't say maybe a little dangerous, but something that's different, that puts your content something different from what everybody else is doing. Since, like, again, the market, the people that got in early, they're already established. And we talked before, when people look on what video I want to watch, one of the first things that they do is they look, how many views do they have? Oh, they got 3.5 million views on this one video.
They must be good.
Well, even if it's a crap video,
it must be good.
If it's they go in there, and that adds to that 3.5 plus one video.
Yeah, what is it? Dude, what is it with these? Okay, well, I know youth has its advantages, right? You have this cute girl, and she's making a cup of coffee in the morning, gets like 1 million views.
Well,
it's
that's
like, okay.
Yeah,
I can't compete with that, right? But it's like, But as far as the drone stuff goes, though, I mean, and now now the drone is just a small part of what Lori and I create. That's just it's a small part. Right. The drone. I love the drone content. I love using the B-roll. I love flying like ridiculously well and getting really cool cinematic. I mean, truly cinematic shots, not this shit that people say that's cinematic. It looks like a Las Vegas camera. So I mean, that's like something I take pride in. And then to blend it in with the ground footage and Lori's and my antics and stuff, it's a lot of fun. But you're right, we don't have there's a lot of that out there. There you go. Yeah, Akira show, that could work. That could work, but
it all depends. Chuck, it all depends on your own integrity. You can be a sellout if you want to be if all you're in if all you're in for it is the money, if you have a lack of integrity and you have very low standards and your ethics are like in the dumps and stuff like that, you can make millions on YouTube. It's like you said earlier, you made the comment about if it's like the guys in the Philippines inside here. The only ways several of the channels inside here, they do the click and bait. They show a picture of a girl, a Filipina, standing by a swimming pool in a scanty bikini. And the video has nothing to do. You don't even see the girl sometimes in the video. So there's a thing right there, like the algorithm. Like, I don't care. People say, the algorithm looks at all this stuff. It looks for nudity, man. The freaking algorithm's looking for nudity because, like, the thing's with 1 billion views. Well, it's nothing. It's nothing against us as Americans, but America is probably one of the biggest audiences that actually go to. We got a lot of horny men in America. I got to tell you, I think from anywhere
well,
around,
they're everywhere,
anywhere
but
around the world.
the
And that's
volume
what
of
feeds. That's what feeds the view numbers on videos that have those click and bait things inside there.
yeah.
So I hate to say it. Again, I can say it because I am American. So, but we won't do that. We won't do that on our channel. We're really conservative on the channel, and we're sticking to the formula that we started with from day one, and it works. And we have steady growth. We've never gone down. We've always gone up. We're not viral. We have conservative growth, and that's all that counts. If you really want to make a business out of YouTube, you have to establish how you want to do it. And that's how we decided that we're going to. We're just going to continue going with what works.
Yeah. So for Lori and me, we work for a living, right? So this is a hobby. We get to travel. We're very fortunate. We get to travel to some pretty beautiful places. We've been to some really
absolutely.
I'm getting choked up. We've gone to some really, really cool places, and then to bring the drone into it now is even extra cool.
Yeah.
And to be able to film like we can. I mean we shit. I've had a camera with me since like the 90s. I've had we went to Seattle and San Francisco, and I have videotape of us. So it's really cool to have this gear that I have now, and I can make stuff for me and Lori that's like borderline awesome, and it does. I guess it really doesn't matter if 5 people watch it or 5,000 people watch it or whatever, because it makes me happy. But that's what I have to remember. That's what I have to remember. Yeah. It's like why am I doing this? Because we love travel. We're obsessed with travel, and now we can create something while we're traveling that doesn't get in the way of us traveling, because Lori doesn't care that there's a camera in her face all the time, and I don't care. And then I'm just.
Well, I told you before.
Editing,
I can remember when we got 10 subscribers. I was so excited.
Yeah,
when
me
I got
too.
10
Me too.
subscribers.
Me too.
That was like in December of 2016. We were actually staying out at. Because we started building here in February 2017, and we did a vacation with our family out at Shere Khan Resort, that's over by the airbase, near Ta'al Lake, very close to Ta'al Lake, overlooking Ta'al Lake. And we were doing Shere Khan is they got 10 swimming pools. It's all built into the mountainside, all different tiers. That's what they're known for.
It's like the 7 sacred pools in Hawaii.
And I did, yeah. So I
man-made.
actually started. That was pre my PI Dream doing the house build.
Yeah,
and I got while we were out there, I got up to 10 subscribers, and I ran up to Ness and I hugged her. I said, "Can you believe there's 10 people?
Yeah.
There's actually 10 people that care."
Oh, you want to hear? Do you want to hear something funny, James? Lori was commenting on people's videos, and our videos using her YouTube account, which is just her named account. She doesn't have a single video. She has 7 subscribers. Remember you were talking about that? You were talking about that. It's pretty funny. But yeah, so I remember this was about a little over a year ago. I think I had 50 or 60 subscribers. And I found this channel. It's called Adventures with Bernie. And Bernie at the time, he's in Australia, and he was traveling to Europe and stuff. And
that wasn't the dead guy.
Weekends at Bernie.
No, not Weekend at Bernie. No. Adventures
it was
with
a live
Bernie.
guy, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, he's a really nice dude, and he had these kind of very down to earth travel vlogs, and he'd walk through the rooms and stuff, and he goes all these neat places. And he had I think he had 130 subscribers or something. Wow, he has 130 subscribers. I was like, whoa. And so it's funny how your metrics change as things grow, as your channel grows. Because now Lori and I are 600 and something, and it's never enough. It's funny because that's a lot of people. I mean, there are people that watch our stuff and comment on it and oh, hey, Chuck and Lori, you guys are so great. I love watching your stuff, and I'm getting choked up again, and it makes me feel so good. And then it's I want more of that. I want more, because I was the dude. picked last in gym class. I mean, I want to be good at something for a change. I don't want to be picked last anymore. If my drone footage is over here, my travel videos over here with Lori, and the other guy's over here, I want to be better because I am. And that's that. And that's that. And
I might have to change. I might have to change my headset here in a minute. I got these are my
your
cheap ass
YouTube
Chinese, probably pseudo original OEM Apple, original OEM Apple, made in China, sold on Lazada headpieces, the AirPods, and they're right now they're going in and out, in and out.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I have to go. I'll be back in a sec. I'll put this on mute.
You fix the okay.
Okay.
A lot.
All right, I'm sorry. I got on a rant, but
That's okay.
I get excited when I get excited because it's I want to create another vlog, man. I could do more editing.
My ex-fiance, her sister-in-law, who's the mother of my godson, she's got a channel. She's only been on for a year and a half. She's over 3,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
She does like these beauty makeup reviews, and her last video is, I got this rattan, what was it, dresser. And
the muffs.
She's got her little kids in the video. They're cute. Yeah.
Well, James is right. The problem with the niche that Lori and I have selected is the problem with the niche Lori and I have selected is we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, I got another malfunction. I'll be back.
Got another malfunction.
Now you can hear me. I got, the battery's dead in here. I'll be right back.
Oh, Kirisho, you're funny. Well, I want to be the best at something. I've never been the best at anything, so I want to be good at something. And I'm actually feeling better about myself. I'm not the best, but I'm okay. I won't be picked last at this. If there were a bunch of drone pilots and they had to pick one, I wouldn't be picked last like I was in freaking for, high school baseball and stuff. Right, Art? You know how that feels.
Mm-hmm.
So
well, at least we could sit here and we could watch ourselves on James TV.
Yeah, we're delayed. So if we wave now, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 8 1,000, 9 1,000, 10. Whoa! That's quite the lag. About 10 seconds. It's a pretty decent lag right there. James TV. My PI Dream Television. Oh, that's not a good award, Jim, at all. Why isn't Jim on here?
Well, every time I send him a link, he's like, we gotta do something with the honey and
Come
blah,
on, dude.
Blah, blah.
I don't ever want to be divorced.
Okay.
For one thing, I don't know where I'm gonna top what I already have, so I'm taking what I'm good.
Okay.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm so pissed.
Oh, Akira Show, good attitude, man.
Set up right here, right now. I don't know. And the battery is dead. And normally I can blame that on my wife, but I know I was the last one that used the headset, so I'm gonna have to blame that one on me. And then luckily I had one battery down in the basement, so we're good.
Yeah.
I got to be more prepared. It's something they taught you when you teach, whether it be in the Air Force or when I was a contractor. Always make sure that you're prepared before you get in front of everybody. Test out your equipment. Make sure you're familiar with the information that you're going to be speaking about, all this kind of stuff. And but when you get old and you're retired and you say, I don't give a damn about them. I'm just gonna ad lib and just have a good time. It doesn't matter anymore. What are they gonna say? The old guy he lost lost his head and stuff like that. Whatever.
Crazy old guys.
Crazy old guys.
See, people think I'm crazy now because I have my little thingy there, but I showed my hand. There you go. World
Yes.
domination. World domination.
Hey, I see
It's too
Jim
busy.
Boshart. You put out anything new lately? Normally, I've subscribed to you, but I
Yes, he did. He's got a new video out.
I don't think
Not
I did
bloopers.
the ring the bell thing on his. I need.
I'm gonna check right now because James, I'd swear I did, and I'm not getting notified all the time.
Yeah,
on
I
this
did.
Stuff
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
I'm gonna check right now.
I've been looking for something new. I think the last thing I saw, because he does those things. He supports Ken Heron, right? And he does his little videos inside there.
Mhm.
So I think that was the last one that I saw. What he submitted. to
Yeah,
Ken.
I've got the bell. I've got Jim's bell's rung, baby. I'll ring your bell, Jimmy, baby.
Well, you missed it, James. Ken Heron was in the chat just before you showed up.
Yeah,
today?
he dropped in. Yeah, yep.
Oh,
Gave me a super chat with this.
You know
By
what?
the way, you know, you
this
could.
reminds me.
sorry I
this
missed
is-
them. Sorry I missed them.
I'm putting Beauchart's channel in the chat because what the hell? This guy only has 139. This is wrong.
There you
Yeah,
How can
yeah.
people not find this guy hilarious? I'm like,
But
put him in
you
here.
know, in
Jim.
YouTube, let's see. I think all you have to do is, you know, those three dots next to the channel. You could click on that, and you could go right to their channel.
If you're a moderator, you can. If you have the wrench, you can. If you don't have the wrench, you can't.
Yeah, and I believe he's got a rent. Yep,
Yeah.
there's nobody
That's-
in here that doesn't.
Yeah. By the
have
way,
a
Barry, I think I don't know what YouTube's doing, but the wrench seems, or the I'm sorry, the wrench, the bell seems broken on a lot of stuff. I have friends telling me that, you know, because your friends you can always count on to watch your stuff, right? I mean, like, you know, because they're your friends, and they'll tell you how great your stuff is even when it sucks, but they're your friends. But anyway, they tell me, they're like, Chuck, I went to your channel. I didn't know you had a new video out. I was like, oh, it's been all, you know, whatever, a week or whatever. Nope, didn't even know. You have the bell rung? Yeah. I don't know, Barry. It's messed up, man. It's weird.
Oh yeah, Uncle Extra Medium is his second channel.
Oh,
Yeah, go to that one.
well, Jim can share his in the chat too, cause like,
Yeah, go ahead, Jim. Go ahead and share your channel.
plug
and,
yourself, brother.
Well, I got to tell you, Jim is his channel, and he has. I think he does have low subscribers and all. But what's going to happen because his content is so good, so polished, and you can tell he really puts a lot of time into
Yeah, he
doing
does.
it.
You can tell
And
it's a lot of
it's truly funny. The stuff that he
is good
does is
stuff.
truly.
The
So what's going to
algorithm will
happen?
the algorithm will find him eventually.
His is not going to be like my channel. My channel is just steady growth, just like.
Do you
this.
think it's gonna go
When,
like
as soon
whoop?
as as soon
It's
as
gonna pop?
yeah, as soon as maybe because you know it's featured on YouTube. If you can ever get into the featured in YouTube, where when you open it up, it's right in one of the things at the very head of it, which are sometimes we're there because it says you can look at the analytics, and the analytics will tell you that promoted by YouTube, and those are the ones. And I'll have like 68% of the massive amount of views that I got came from YouTube promoting it. All he needs to get is one time to get exposure, and people watching that and then saying, "Oh, this guy is hilarious." And then his is going to do. It's going to be a vertical.
It's gonna
spike
like
on his channel.
exponential. It's just gonna
Yeah.
go like
There's
this. And
no-
whoop.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
no doubt if, but when that's going to happen. So that's my prediction, and I'm sticking to it.
Well, I liked your prediction on our channel too. I agree with you though that the niche is very popular and busy. There's a lot of people doing the same thing. So I thought the thing that would have us kind of stand out is the fact that, well, first of all, we've invested a lot in really good equipment. So our audio is really good.
There's the
most
link
of
to Uncle Extra Medium.
There you go. Right, so Lori and I are pretty concerned about audio quality. That's like a big thing. And then our video quality is certainly respectable. And editing is respectable. So I just,
But listen to all your subscribers, and which is what we did at the very beginning of ours. Remember, I mentioned, I know I spoke of this before, but at the very beginning when we were doing, somebody would make a comment about how my camera angle was. Something as simple as my camera angle as I'm walking down the street from my old apartment to the build site here. Going, remember, I didn't have the vehicle.
Oh yeah, your B-roll.
Yeah, and they
Where
would
you
say,
would like walking down the trail, and then you see
yeah.
you're walking towards the camera.
Yeah. And people
Your
would give me,
interaction with the people at the sorry store and the neighbors along the
yeah.
way, and the way you talk to that carabao in the field there along the way,
Mr. Cow.
Mr. Cow.
And dog. Remember my dog, my
Yeah.
neighbor? Well, no, he wasn't my neighbor. He was the dog of my neighbor. And I went over and I said, and it was such a nice dog. Oh, he was such a very nice dog. And I said, "What's the name of your dog?" Dog.
Dog.
So from that, because I think they never got that dog with the intention of keeping it. There was no, in the Philippines, it's a little bit different with the culture, with the relationship between man and his dog, than we have in the U.S. You know, the dog is our friend, our best friend. Our dog is our family member inside. You know, we adopt that type of emotional attachment with our pets. In the Philippines, a lot of times, many times, the dog is only there for protection. Sometimes it never goes out of the cage. They keep a cage in a corner of a yard, and it's like an alert alarm that goes off when somebody goes by.
Start barking and
yeah. And they don't have the physical or the emotional attachments to the dog. It's an ends to a mean, means to an end for them for protection and security for the people out here. So but I don't think that's what I'll be honest with you, and I couldn't say it on my channel. I have a feeling they were letting that dog age from puppy to a little bit bigger because, sometimes they eat dog over here. They have tagay. And then, and dog,
yeah, see a very,
and dog is a delicacy.
And the kind words are nice too. But yeah, catch you later.
And I kind of have
Christina's
a feeling
doing better, by the way. I don't know if
I kind of have a feeling that I kind of have a feeling dog ended up on somebody's tagay dinner plate one night. But they said it went down to Batangas City.
Luau.
Yeah, Bob Luau. Yeah.
How's Christina doing before he cuts out of here? She was probably getting better by now. His wife had COVID.
Change the cable.
His wife had COVID. Sorry, Jim. James.
Yeah.
Jimmy. Jamesy. Jimmy James? Jimmy John? Johnny James? Jimmy. I'll stop. Digging a hole. Put the shovel down before you hit me with one.
Oh, one more thing. You didn't see, I showed you the other day. I think I showed you done the painting. I got the painting all done.
Right.
I did. After that, I just want to show, I don't know if you could see it from here. Can you see the shower? I completed the.
Oh, check that out.
I completed the shower, and it's got the the thing at the bottom. You can see right there. That's for the body wash. I got the body wash installed.
Oh, okay.
And I put the wand inside there. And
when are the hot Philippine chicks coming over to try it out for us so you can get like a viral video? There's a good thumbnail in the works.
So actually, who was the first? I can't say person to try it all out. I watched both the dogs over there. So
well, that's not exactly what I had in mind.
It's awesome. At least I think Marianne's pretty sexy. Yeah. Huh? Look, Marianne.
Bitches in the shower. Is that okay to say? Because they really are. I mean,
she has a beautiful
that's
smile.
That's borderline bad. Yeah.
But so I always have difficulty washing the dogs all the time in the backyard. Normally, I have the garden hose. And I do them in the grass. I'll wash them in the grass somewhere. But when I did this, I pulled up one of the little stools, and it's all on nice firm. And then the nice thing, the drain has a hair catcher inside there. So
this is very important.
I got them washed inside there, and then it kind of clogged up, and I just pulled the hair out, and it prevents the PVC from getting all clogged up and all inside there, and it worked really good. So I think that's their wash station, and during pool time, it's our shower for the pool. So it worked out really good. I'm really happy with that.
Do they like swimming in the pool?
No, they're both deathly afraid of water. Not Mary Ann isn't. She isn't like panicky about it. But Hapone is. Hapone is deathly afraid of the swimming pool. So when I drained it, a little over a week and a half ago, when I drained it and refilled it, it's funny because I have a 5-inch section. It's like a beach. I have a 10-inch section. Then it goes 4 foot and 5 foot on the other sections. They'd never seen it drained before. I don't think they've ever seen it. And I took Mary Ann and I lifted her up. I wanted her to go inside, but with no water inside. I don't ever want to go in it because I don't want dog hair all over the place inside there. Oh. So I took her and I set her. I put her down in the 5-inch area inside there. And you know how dogs go? Yeah. There's no water in there, but she's always seen water. So it was a psychological bit. Then when I put it down, it's like there's no water. She's like, oh, this is cool. She's kind of inspecting everything inside. But Hapone, you can't get him there. Even drained, you can't get him close to the surface.
Wow.
Big old fur balls in the trap.
Well, it was really windy here last night. It was so windy. Saturday nights, the contractor from across the street, he always comes over on Saturday. Well, usually, almost every Saturday evening after he gets done with his build over there. Sometimes he brings barbecue over. Sometimes he brings beer over. Last night I told him, I said, we got all the food. So he came over last night. But this is a cool place to hang out when it's like right now. Actually, the wind kind of died down right now. It's very nice. But last night was so windy. So we went down. First time that we've done the tiki bar. We went down to the tiki bar down in the basement. And it was cool. I forgot how cool and how fun it was to be down inside that area down there. So we did that. And we have on February 14, which is February 13 your time, 6:30 p.m. Special? No, Super Bowl Sunday for you guys, 6:30.
Oh.
6:30.
Yeah.
6:30, 7:30 p.m. I think East Coast time, Sunday night, and here it's 6:30 a.m. in the morning on Monday. But we're having. Good
night, Steve.
Night, Steve.
See you, Steve.
Sorry, I missed you when you were on. Anyway,
we gotta talk about my my NAS drive next time he's on. I think.
Yeah.
Where he said.
So we're gonna do Super Bowl Monday. It's Super Bowl Sunday for you guys. It's gonna be
there
Super
you
Bowl
go.
Monday. And what we're doing since 7:30 in the morning isn't a fun time here to drink beer. I guess it could be. I guess
5 o'clock somewhere.
5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, so what we're doing is on the video recorder thing, that's that we stream on. We're going to record the whole thing, and then we'll have about eight of us over here. And we'll watch the game on Monday night.
Get a whole bunch of lumpia and dip and.
Yeah, I think we're doing. Let's see, Dave from Dave and Emily Backline Farm. Right. Dave and Emily. Dave is making some pulled pork, and he's going to do pulled pork sliders. We're gonna get some wings, some like buffalo wings, and then we'll have lots of chips. We'll have beer and sodas and stuff like that. So we should be set up for that. I'm not big about the two teams that are in the Super Bowl this year. I'm not a Cincinnati fan, and I'm not a Rams fan.
Okay. The Rams, they've got ex-Denver Bronco Von Miller, and their quarterback is ex-Detroit Lions player.
So you like the team? You like Rams, huh?
Yeah, I like the Rams.
So what are you doing?
There are two guys that I follow.
What are you doing? What are you doing for Super Bowl Sunday? Are you going out somewhere? Sports bar?
Birthday party
no,
for
I'll
us.
probably watch it here, in my house.
We're doing the belated birthday bash for Lori.
Yeah, there you go.
And of course, we'll have a mama tribute. I think Lori's and Julie's mom. She's no longer with us, so we always think of her.
I really wish the Super Bowl would have come down to what one of the playoffs was. I like Buffalo. And,
I was hoping Buffalo would.
Yeah,
everybody around here was hoping Buffalo. Believe me.
Yeah, But the game, the playoff, when they did the playoff with the
Well,
Chiefs,
I should say everybody.
you know,
Yeah.
that was literally Super Bowl quality. That game, especially at the
Right
end,
down the.
it was so tense at the end of that with the overtime, and oh my goodness, it was like you had no. That's the kind of Super Bowl. I hate a blowout.
You know the kind of Super Bowl I like? The one with the hottest female cheerleaders bouncing around on.
Oh, there you go.
That's where it's at. And a good halftime show.
Well, then you're a Dallas fan, I guess.
Well, yeah. Well,
I don't know.
I don't really care. I don't have any football
cheerleaders.
No, I'm not partial to any football team in particular. As long as their cheerleaders are hot, I'm okay with it.
Well, that's where I was going. That's
yeah. I know what you're talking about though. Back in the day, they were
back
like
in the
they
day,
set the bar pretty high for everybody else.
Yeah.
They led the way with those little white shorts. It was
look
those
at
little
all
white
the-
shorts.
Look at all the Dallas cheerleader calendars that everybody was collecting back in the 70s and the 80s.
White
and
shorts. Super short white shorts, man.
But
Yeah,
I
but
know
halftime's going to stink this year.
Who is
All rap stars. Eminem and it just.
I guess
rap.
I guess it depends. Yeah, it depends on whatever your music genre is.
Yeah, it's what you're into. They try to find something that's mainstream. That's
I do kind of wish. I do kind of wish they would have done a mix up inside their music for halftime. I wish there would have been something across the board. But I was gonna say Farrah Fawcett. Oh my God, Jim.
Oh, do you remember when they had like airbrushed in her? They had the poster of Farrah back in the day.
Oh, that's burned into my memory.
Did you know that they airbrushed in sex in her hair? The word sex was subliminal advertising. I had a class in high school when we went through all that stuff, all subliminal advertising.
That's right. Dr. Dre, Mary J. Blige, and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Big one.
I don't care. One of my favorite halftime shows of all Super Bowl time for me was U2.
I remember that.
That was like 2001, I think. And
yeah, I remember that.
And they didn't lip sync. They refused to lip sync, if I recall, which is really cool.
Yeah, I remember that one. I can't say.
I love it when they sing. I love it when they legitimately actually sing.
Yeah, I can't. It's difficult for me to say what my favorite one is. I mean, there's been so many enjoyable ones.
There are a lot of good ones.
It's probably in the last 10 years. Maybe Bruno Mars,
Janet Jackson. The best wardrobe malfunction ever.
Oh, how could we forget?
Oh hell no! That was a very good night.
But there's been a lot. There's been a lot of good ones. And sometimes I'm disappointed. But there's been some I'm like.
Prince was cool. I remember when Prince was on.
That was awesome. Yeah,
yes,
that was one of my favorites. I got to say
that was really good. The Who was disappointing a few years ago because
I saw that one.
It was Roger Daltrey and Pete Townsend, and they just were kind of like, I don't know, they were struggling.
Speaking of Prince, I don't know. I'm a little bit older than you, Chuck, so I don't know if you were able to go back and see some of the videos. You know, when Prince first started, everybody has a gimmick, like Lady Gaga's. Lady Gaga's gimmick was, her flashiness or her crazy makeup, the wardrobe, and everything like that. But once you establish yourself and you're as a true musician or
the artist formerly
singer,
known as
the
Prince.
artist. Well, Prince, I remember when he first pretty much debuted, and he was on one of those like Midnight Special or one of those kind of shows where every week they had
feature somebody new.
They featured somebody, and Prince came on. And, Prince came on in the leotards and the very very flowery, but that was his power. That was his little gimmick. That was his niche to get in because he's an excellent songwriter. He's an excellent musician.
Genius. He was so talented.
But I think he was competing against some heavy hitters, and it was really difficult to get to the market. And you had to have something different. You know, well, like
This is what you're
like,
telling me, but I'm not going to wear like,
Yeah.
spandex and flowery stuff to get like the YouTube thing, but that's already been done. But it's the same thing. It's the same thing with YouTube. It's the same thing. You have to find something just a little different.
You need an Afghan leotard like Lloyd played on his show the other.
Oh, that one I saw. Yeah. I made a comment.
I remember though. I remember seeing Prince.
Did you see that, Chuck? Did you see that?
No.
On Lloyd's, you didn't see
Yeah.
that?
Oh God. Yeah. One. I guess it was his granddaughter or somebody. One of his relatives sent him a thing. It was a French designer, and all the men's clothes were made. They were Afghan. You know.
So
he had this onesie. And oh man!
You tell me to get a Covaxion onesie?
There you go.
Like kind of like what Freddie Mercury used to wear in Queen. Remember he had the one. He wore like
It was similar to that, except
a leotard
the
kind
color,
of thing for a guy.
Yeah.
The colors were more like rainbow. It was the crazy all the different really bright colors inside there. But it's just like that. Yeah, it's just like Freddie Mercury.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, Lori has Covaxion leggings. She wore them once in one of our videos. I remember we were making s'mores by the fireplace, and she said, "Wearing my Covaxion leggings." Yeah, that didn't do anything for us either, but they are cool.
Well, there you go. But Chuck, maybe you should try one of those things on. Maybe you'll get some extra viewers inside there, and you'll do the little spiral up in this way. And
I don't know. That's I remember seeing Prince the first time, like Little Red Corvette and everything. I was like, God, this guy's awesome.
Well, that was the MTV when that happened, because
that's when when the movie came out, Purple Rain, and then I remember I was in the record store, and When Doves Cry came out as a single. And do you remember? We might have talked about this before, but when singles used to come out on Tuesdays, you'd go into the record store.
Like it's 1999.
Yeah, great song. But when Doves Cry came out, when it first came out, it had the pretty sleeve that the 45 came in, and then the 45 was pressed in purple vinyl. So I still have that. I have When Doves Cry in purple vinyl, which is kind of cool. But I mean that's
cool.
But that was like seeing Purple Rain was awesome, because like the music, and it had Morris Day in the in the time and all that. That was just a great movie. And then Apollonia 6, I mean, how can you go wrong with Apollonia 6? But
all right. If you come on doing that with the Afghan leotard suit, man, I'll even do a super chat for you.
I'll do one too. I'll super chat you if you do that.
Yeah, That should be the super chat challenge.
Ooh, the super chat challenge.
There you. Oh, we should start that.
A super chat challenge. It's just like a truth or dare thing kind of thing on Art Show. ArtCo drones dare.
I can see Art doing it though. You better be careful with what you challenge.
I know. He's. Oh God, here we go.
He has no problem with his masculinity. He has no problem. So he would probably take it on.
Do it, Art. Do it, man. Do it. You're right. The man has no fear.
No, not at all. Hey, what time is it? You've been on almost 2.5 hours there, Art.
Yeah.
He's got a head of steam going though. I think like
here.
So how many? What was your top view for today's
30 something.
I think we got up to 31. There you go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. With the bomber jacket, the leather bomber jacket. Those Wayfarers?
No, you know what? These were sunglasses that you get when you get your eyes dilated.
Those free ones?
Ophthalmologists give you those. Yeah.
I was playing
so
around
that you could drive back home.
Ah, okay. I have a pair of those somewhere from when I had my eye surgery, but
or when you don't want anybody to see your bloodshot eyes.
Yeah, those two.
There you go.
I have my Ray-Ban Stories. Those are fun. I was playing around with the Ray-Ban Stories.
And thanks for sending me the little bit of the video from when you went to the club after you got done with your show that one night. But the second one, I didn't get the second video. I think you sent out one, and I think the second one
The
got
second
it.
one was longer, and I think
I'm gonna
the
miss one Vision's
the
comment.
internet couldn't handle it or something. But yeah, I listened to the music, and boy, it sounded really distorted.
It was
One
bad. Yeah,
Vision,
the
one
audio.
Vision.
I'm sure it
Yeah,
was. I'm sure it was much better live than it was from the recording that you had inside there. You need to bring. You should bring your GoPro inside there the next time you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, nobody's going to say that you can't. Everybody always is recorded inside. All live bands. They love that when you do recordings of them and you share that information.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm sure they wouldn't mind if I recorded that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a free plug, man. It's a free plug for them and for the club. Yeah.
James, you're right about using copyrighted music. If you're not worried about the monetization, a lot of times
Yeah.
it's just a claim. They just claim the rights to the advertising money and
The
stuff.
advertising, yeah.
Yeah.
And even sometimes they don't get all of it. Even you still will. That's how these really popular people that do cover music, and they go inside there and they play the music inside there and they get a piece of it. But if you get 50,000 views or 400,000 views or something like that, the equivalent of what you get if you only get 1 to 2% off of that video, when you have that numbers, it's equivalent to doing one without it. So, and it's easy because it's already done. The stuff is already made up.
That's where the Skyboat song came from. That's the one I was telling you about. Like Lori had brought the dress over to Scotland and everything, and that was what she wanted to do with it. She wanted to use the Skyboat song and kind of like put the footage to the song.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why that video finally rolled out. Because when I first made the teaser, I thought, I can't use copyrighted music at all. I can't use copyrighted music. And Lori's like, well, I want to use the Skyboat song. No, we can't do that. We can't do that. So that was a backpedaling thing when we did the Skyboat song, and then used all that really cool footage because there was nobody there, man. We were at Mid-Hope Castle. I mean, this is like Outlander Mecca, Lollybrock and all that stuff.
Right.
And we were there. Lori had her dress on, and nobody was there. We had the place to ourselves, pretty much. And and the guy, they didn't care if I flew the drone or anything, so I got all those shots for, doing the dolly shot with her walking, all that crap. And that one did really well. That video, actually, for us, it did really well. It had like, I don't know, like 17 or 1,800 views. It's pretty good for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it didn't really light a spark. It just didn't spark. Got a few subscribers from it. But that is a good way, though. I mean, if you find something like
that's
because the songs usually, if it's a popular song, you tag it and everything, you're going to get views because people are looking for the song. They'll find the song and they might find your video, which looks kind of interesting because, there's Lori in the dress walking through Mid-Hope Castle, and like, that looks interesting. And then, that was what we were going for with that one.
Yeah. Sometimes, and it's like it's a strategy, and it doesn't matter what kind of business that you have. Sometimes you have to lose a little bit so that you gain more later on.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. It's all a game, but we've tried. It's so funny though, because that's why I get mad, but then I have to laugh at myself because I'm like, yeah, that gimmick didn't work. Because I'll try something like, this is gonna work. This one's gonna work. This is gonna work. And then you launch the video and it's like, it didn't work.
That's how it goes sometimes.
It's like, crap, that didn't work.
This is a great idea. Yeah.
But then there's Lori and I did this. We did this, those rail bikes that they have where you pedal down the old abandoned railway tracks on bikes.
Yeah, I saw it. You guys did a video on that.
Yeah, we did a video on that.
Yeah,
and I literally threw that together because I'll just throw it together. There's I don't know, like 2,000 views now or something. It's like it just kept going and going and going. It's crazy. It's not even my best work, and it's just like goes and goes and goes. Whatever. I can't figure it out. It's not viral or anything, but by our standards, it's pretty good. And it's like, they get that many views on a little bitty channel like that. It's cool. But that one got shared a lot. Like on Facebook, like the Rail Explorers people that they run the company. They shared it, and then people shared it, and it got shared and shared and shared and shared. And that makes a big difference if you're, if the community shares you.
Right.
You mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
But
There you go.
we're talking about copyrights and we're talking about putting the music on, and we
Yeah.
I think we all understand that you give up a lot to the person who has the rights to the music.
Hey, Swift
But
Duck.
Love the avatar. That's awesome.
Nice.
I love that avatar. That's great, man. Yeah, that's cool.
I wonder how the people that do the instructional videos, how to play, guitar, you take guitar, this is how you play the intro into
Those are great.
Stairway to Heaven or something. I wonder
Yeah.
how much do they fall under a different category than flagrantly playing somebody's music, the finished music.
Oh, I see what you're saying, because those are actually really popular. Any channel
They're very popular, yeah.
Any channel that teaches you something is going to do really, really well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's where on our channel, that's where I would say 80%.
Your channel is a good example of that. Yeah.
Yeah, 80% of the revenue that we receive, revenue from the monetization, 80% of it comes from the DIY videos that show you how to do assemble something, troubleshoot something, fix something. My biggest ones it's like teaching people how to service their air conditioner.
I still get that one pops up on my feed from time to time, James. I'm not kidding.
Yeah. If I did nothing from here on out, if I totally stopped and never made another video again, I will continue to get revenue from those type of.
Well, that one I think pops up
videos.
Personally on my feed because my career is HVAC, so it's like I think that's why. That's probably
that algorithm is putting us together.
There you go.
Kinda. Yeah. I mean, I think. Well, I do think there's something to that.
Well, there's also the search word that you do inside there, because I know I get tons, and you can look in the analytics.
It'll show you the tags.
It'll show you what the tags are. The people are.
And I've used that tactic too, like the Skyboat song. I went through and I tried it, and saw it popped up, and then looked at videos. Said, oh yeah, those are good. Those are appropriate tag words. Yeah, I'll use those.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
So like
then there's more. There's more.
There's
to
like
it than
three. There's like three for us. That's totally separate from anything that we really do here in the Philippines, and that has to do like with the air conditioner servicing, the TV, how to fix a Samsung TV. That
was one of my favorite videos from you. Was fixing the LEDs in the TV. That was cool.
That's a big one. And then there's another one. Let's see. The refrigerator. I have two on Samsung refrigerators. I gotta tell you, Samsung refrigerators, they're the coolest refrigerator. Them and LG, the coolest refrigerators out there. But Samsung is crap when it comes to their freezer section. The ice maker. And so those are the two. And there's some. Well, that's the only reason why the video on our channel is so popular, because so many people are having the same problem.
That they look it up, and then your video,
boom, there it is.
Yep. But the funny thing is, though, your videos are really detailed, so you cover everything.
Yeah, I try.
But I think yours probably isn't the first video that somebody goes to. Somebody goes to the video that's like really super quick, and then they watch it and like, well, that didn't help. And then they go back around, and there's your video, James, and it's like they watch yours and like, oh, that helped. So it's like, you know what I mean? I mean, because people are going to go they're going to find like, they'll pull all the videos up on the Samsung TV or refrigerator or whatever, and it's like, well, James is like 15 minutes. This one's like 5. Let's try the 5-minute one. They want to get in and out fast.
Yeah.
But then it's shit. Well, so then they come back to you.
Yeah, I guess I guess it's in the matter if you want the details. When I do a instructional video on a repair, I do it just like, because I used to teach when I was a contractor. I had to teach the people to use what I was building for them. So I use that. You break it down into all logical things in the proper sequence, and that's what I do when it comes to my instructional videos for
There you go, Jeff. Go check out his channel. Go look up.
Where is Swift? So we're talking about Swift Duck. What? Check out whose channel? Oh, for James. Sorry, I was looking at the chat. I was looking at the chat over.
I don't know the link. I don't know the link to that specific video, but if you go into YouTube search and you do My PI Dream and Samsung, just put those inside
Yeah,
there.
there you go.
You should be able to get the videos. I have one on the Samsung fridge, has to do with the ice maker, a
got
problem
it.
with the ice maker, and a problem with the whole refrigerator, the back of the refrigerator freezing up, and you're hearing a noise, and that's what happens when sometimes Samsung does a really crappy job with quality control, getting their stuff out of the factory, and they get freeze up. But if you watch the video, you'll see, and I explain how to mitigate that and hopefully fix that. But they don't share that, and Samsung won't fess up that they have problems both with their ice makers, and they won't fess up about the problem that they have some pretty crappy quality control.
Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, I like the refrigerators. I think
they're
cool.
they're
I like
very polished and snazzy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Swift Duck, I just checked out his channel. Just his trailer is pretty cool. I had to sub up.
Yeah,
He might be able to help you with your motor question, Art. You talk to Swift Duck about your
Okay. Yeah. I have to, because I bought these motors. I thought, oh, hey, these got plugs on them, and the board that I bought,
Sorry, James, talking shop.
Plug right. They're too short. They're like a quarter of an inch, half inch too short. And then I found out once I plugged it in, stuck it on the frame, and it's like, well, that's no good because I can't, because it's too long. If it was like at an angle going that way, it probably would have been great. But nope.
Yeah, I copied that URL. I'll check that out if we get done here. Last week, I think your recommendation, I don't know if it was on your Wednesday, Thursday show or the Saturday before, it was you said, oh man, you got to check out the Tuesday, Wednesday, the Tuesday, the girl from Adam's Family, somebody.
Tuesday,
Adult Wednesday. I checked that out. And I gave it a fair shot. I watched about 3 of the episodes, and it's just it wasn't for me. I just got a little bored inside there. I think what made the Addams Family so successful is every character in it, Lurch and Mr. Gomez and Morticia. All the people inside there, they all had there was a lot of quirkiness going inside, and they interacted with each other. I think what I found with the Adult Wednesday is that it was only her. She was really the only one most of the time that was on, and then there was a lot of.
That's why it's called Adult Wednesday Addams. It's not the Adult Addams Family.
I might give it another. I subscribe to it, so it's sitting there. But maybe there will be another episode that I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now. I'm good to go with this.
So you are gonna have to extend the wires, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what I might end up doing is take these plugs off, because there is a place where I could just solder it right onto the board.
Oh, that's even easier.
What I'll end up doing.
Yeah, if you extend the leads and shrink tube them or whatever, and then yeah. But I mean, the serviceability is nice with the plug, though.
Yeah,
that's all. I mean, that's the kind of thing I wish.
The purists, they don't like those plugs.
I know. The purists don't like them, but the purists don't like the DJI FPV drone, and it should have those plugs, and it doesn't. So shame on DJI.
Yes, Swift Duck. I've got a frame that's very similar to the Tiny Hawk 2 Freestyle, but it's a little bit longer. It's a little bit bigger. I think it's like a 75 millimeter instead of where the Freestyle's a little smaller. But
is that why the wires are
nice
too
thing
short?
I like about it is it's very similar to it, and
yeah, I'm sure
the motors are the same motors. These are the 1103s, except these are 8,000 kV, where the ones on the freestyle are 7,000 kV. So it got a little more juice, and I'm using a Foxeer camera, which is a better camera than the Nano Run Cam.
Oops, sorry, I got a couple.
So what I missed earlier. I'm sorry, I came in late, and I didn't see it on the screen up here. But I missed. What is that little thing that the wires that you said that are too short? What is that for? What is?
Oh,
it's a motor.
This is the motor where you put the props on and it plugs into the board.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's you have four of those. Yeah,
I have four of these,
okay.
And they screw right onto the frame, and then it plugs into the board. I'm gonna just end up soldering them to the board.
And what model drone is that for?
Well,
you're building your own.
His own FPV.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you should do that. You should document that. Do some videos on that while you're doing it.
He should be.
Yeah. There you go. There's another idea.
Yep. Have the down facing camera and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it that the plugs? What's the bad experience with the plugs? Is that the plug comes unplugged?
It could get unplugged, or you don't get really good.
You don't get a good connection because the barrels don't fit tight on the spin or on the pins.
If it's a connector most of those connectors have the little hook that goes on the end.
Like
when
a tab, right?
Over,
they have like a tab.
Yeah, it snaps. How could that come undone?
Well, I'm wondering if there's more to it than that.
They do give a lot of vibrations, and when you mount these on the board, there's like a little grommet that kind of takes up some of the jello out of it. Yeah. And it mounts this way.
Oh, it's a stress concentration. So it ends up being a stress concentration kind of thing.
Yeah. I've seen you fly before, so you probably, even if you had epoxy on there, I'm not sure if that would hold the way you fly.
Well, yeah, you're right, Swift. It's a failure point. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a nasty legal word, failure. You have to say, I have to say it's.
Well, guys, we're coming up on 2.75 of an hour, so I think we're about ready to shut this bad boy down. Hey, everybody in the chat, thank you for coming to the show, and we'll see you all next week. You have a great weekend, and catch you next time. Any last words, Chuck?
Well, Art, I'll take the words out of your mouth. Keep them flying.
Yep, there you go. James?
No,
yep, everybody in the chat. It was great seeing everybody. It was great seeing the two of you again on the weekend. This is the one of the key points of my Sunday mornings here. So
there's a lot
of thanks for the invite.
You're a little late, Chris.
Chris says, wait, I just got here.
Bye-bye.
Oh.
All right, well,
peace out.